Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. It is Sunday. You know what that means? Diet starts tomorrow. It's time for a little Sunday fun day. We got the Cap in the house, we got Robert in the house, and we got the Major Pain Mitch in the house. Welcome, gentlemen. Link will be dropped shortly and pinned if anyone wants to come hang with us. We got an incredible show tonight. Lots of action. We're going to be going over the Cap's dive collection, specifically his Rolex dive collection, but maybe, just maybe, if you guys are nice to the Cap, we'll get a little bonus material. What is up, gentlemen? How are we doing tonight?
Doing great.
Right.
Keen.
I am.
What's up, JJ?
I'm very psyched up. Been wanting to discuss this for quite a while now, Cap, believe it or not. This has been an obsession of mine, a passion of mine that I need to talk about.
I know you've been losing sleep over it. That and which one has cost you more sleep? The day date with the honor style, or my diver collection, or this guy? By the way, say hello to the chat. Hello, Watch Hangout.
My little friend,
my little Foolx Submariner guy. Shout out to Fool's Paradise, show sponsor, Fool's Paradise.
Yeah. I actually have one of those as well. I like those. Those are pretty cool.
I think you had more than one. Don't you have I have three. Not all. This is the only I have though.
Right. I have one Submariner, but I do have a couple others. I have.
Back when I was a kid, there was a strange TV show on local kids TV called Diver Dan, and Diver Dan wore the complete sort of outfit there that Cap is carrying, of course, without the big sub in the window of the visor of the helmet. And Diaper Dan would talk to all of the fish, and it was bizarre, but that's what it was.
I remember Scuba Steve. I don't remember Diver Dan.
Oh, you're not old enough to remember Diver Dan.
And Mitch, this is not bizarre, right?
No, of course not. But everyone knows that real divers had their heads covered by large subs.
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna put him down now. Be good, okay?
I had the Mille spec one when he has the machine gun and the flippers on. That one's pretty cool.
Oh, that is cool. Was that green? I think that was green.
There's some green in it, yes. And I have the two pandas.
Yeah.
I have the Royal Oak group.
I didn't get the you got the which one is that? That's the
Royal Oak Groot. The Groot, the tree.
The Groot. I don't even know what a Groot is.
Yeah.
He's from like like some movie or something. He's like an oak tree, so you'll get it Royal Oak. He's Groot.
It makes sense.
I'm actually gonna sell that one. I don't know why. I'm gonna sell that and my two pandas. I'm just keeping the sub because the sub is cool.
They had the Hulk one. I almost pulled the trigger on. Didn't get that, and then they had another sub. I think it was more in the bronze. It was a weird color, like bronze and red. Didn't get that either.
Well, before we say what's up to everybody in the chat, let's go around. Let's start off with the Cap. What do we have on the wrist today?
So, in honor of the diver themed show, and it's not just Rolex, I thought I'd start out with, and the time is not set, so the Blancpain 50 Fathom swatch.
Oh, a little teaser there.
There you go, man. I got two of these. I got two of these. This one is black on black edition.
It's actually pretty cool. I kind of like that.
It actually is. I love this watch.
Yeah, you got the System 51. Not bad.
That's
and then we'll start off with obviously I don't have just Avatar JJ tonight, but I am wearing my No Date sub, plain and simple, nice and easy, in honor of the Cap. And we'll go with Robert. Robert, what are we wearing, man? What are we wearing?
We're wearing a little Seiko GMT.
Oh, very nice, very nice.
Which I love this watch as well.
What kind of strap do you put on a watch like that? Is it a nasty NATO? Is that why you're hiding it?
No, it's
the
Jubilee that comes with it.
Oh, that's very nice. I thought you were keeping us away from the nasty NATO.
No.
Thank you for your consideration. We appreciate it.
My pleasure.
And then we got Major Pain. What are we wearing today?
Well, since it's Sunday Fun Day and we're approaching Memorial Day, I am wearing my Presidious Type 811 World War II homage as painted and decorated by the one and only artiste, Ms. Jen G.
Very cool. Very cool. Shout out to Jen G. If you want to follow her on the gram, check out the Timepiece Temptress, and she will paint. She'll even paint. I don't want to say, but she'll paint anything you'd like. We'll put it that way. Anything you like.
Within reason, right?
Within reason, yeah.
Or everything has a price. You never know.
Or you can get one of her paintings, like I have behind me. The painting back there is hers as well.
There you go.
Right there.
I like that one.
Daytoner.
10% goes to the Watch Hangout, so make sure you support Gen G. No, I'm only kidding. All right, let's see. Who do we got in the chat? Starting us off, we got the Burb in the house. Good to see Burbing hard. He said, Cap better not be scorching the tritium off his new sub. Come on, there's a sea dweller, Burb. Get with the program here.
The dweller, man. We've expanded beyond just the Submariner now.
Right. We're branching out.
New world.
We got Quicker Than Drawing in the house. Good to see our man Quick.
Hey.
Giving a little love to the Cap. We got Matthias in the house. He says, Captain is an MF gangster.
You know it, Matthias.
Good to see Matthias hanging with us. Let's see. We got a $2 super chat. Thank you, Robert, kicking us off with a little happy Sunday fun day. Guys, the link is pinned if you'd like to come join us, talk watches, and we'll go over Cap's collection. It's going to be a wonderful day. We got Gen G in the chat, flirting with Bourbon hard, as usual. Who wouldn't? We got a member of the crew, AB. He says he's gone he's going to light the watch, or is he going to be lit? Let's see. We never know. How many dive watches do you need living in New York? Need is a tough question, Lobster. Like want,
Yeah, and I don't live in New York, so there's that too.
Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you, he swims to Manhattan every day. So he needs all of those dive watches.
When you're swimming with the sharks, man, you need protection.
That's
when
right.
glaciers melt and the sea level rises, those dive watches could become more important.
Yeah, we got our man Steve in the chat. Darth Simon is making sure I start on time. TikTok. Guys, make sure you show Steve a little love. Check out the site, stokiesampler.com. We'd love to give a little love to our friend Steve. I'm going to drop the coupon code in a bit, but make sure you check out the site. He's got tons and tons of goodies for us. Make sure you check out. If you buy the cases, he's given a coupon. I think the coupon is still good. I got to double check with him. I got to find that and pull that up. But he's got a special coupon code for the Watch Hangout crew. And, of course, he has, as usual, the All-Star gift packs. Check out our man Steve, fellow watch enthusiast, friend of the show, and sponsor of the show, stokiesampler.com. Thank you, Steve. All right, let's see. We got Keslow breaking chops. I'm never late like the walrus. Sorry. Only slightly. We were chatting in the back,
There's important stuff going on.
Plan the show. Yeah, very important, man. I had to get little Subby. I had to get my sub doll, my sub plastic toy.
Do I have a current? I actually don't. I'll take one. It's not really that good, Mobster. I'm in transition. I'm like never mind. I'm in transition.
You're in the transitionary phase.
Yeah. I'm leaving it there. Hello, Paul Sanchez. Hello from the road. Let's see. Got to cut a bit for the ball. Yeah. Envelopes. Got to kick up the envelopes. You know how we do it. We got a member chat from our friend Mikey. Not just your friend. Not just my friend. He's our friend.
That
Just hope everyone is well. Yes, it is. Good to see Mikey. Kelso, I'm not letting you on with that picture. Sorry. Let's see. We got Boris, member of the crew, in the chat. We got the Yiddish Gambino reminding everyone, very important, very, very important. What do you got to do? You got to
buy the fucking Rolex.
There you go. We got Kessel with the worst avatars of all time.
I heard you're in transition.
My gosh, what happened to your volume? I got to take you down to 100. You're at 200. You're blowing out my speakers here.
All right.
You must be heard.
By the way, that last clip didn't age too well. Archie didn't follow his own advice. He sold the Viking Rolex.
Selling all those Rolex, man.
For
Bad
Breguet,
idea.
Bregster, the Bregster.
Nasty, nasty. We got Brian in the chat. Why didn't Brian have a wrench? Have to fix
I don't
that.
know.
That's a good question. Did he pay for it? They've been going up, actually. You know.
Well, he is a
like-
member, so we'll give him a discounted rate.
Price keeps going up. It's like one of those you get.
You know
in
what we'll do,
early.
Cap? We'll lock him in. I'll give him the wrench, and then I'll tell him the price after I already gave it to him.
That's
what
a
he-
good
what he
idea.
owes me.
That's what happened to me, but I don't want to talk about it Saturday. But totally different story.
We got Dear Artifact joining us. He says he's looking forward to sitting back, seeing Cap Share's collection, one of the greatest class acts in the watch world. No pressure, Cap. No
Jeez,
pressure at all.
I know. Dear Artifact just kicked it up to 11. I was going to mail it in, Dear Artifact. I was going to mail it in.
Steve, can you drop the link so I can click it? I mean, the coupon code, so I don't have to like search through the email, please. Thank you. If not, I'll do it.
Check out Leaf Cigars. Leaf Cigars, 25% off. What a deal.
Yeah, make sure you follow Steve also on the gram, right?
Yes.
Leaf Cigars on the gram. Leaf Cigar of Bayville and StogieSampler.com. I have the link for Stogie Sampler in the chat. Good to see you. Wristful Ignorance says, good evening, Cap and crew.
What's up? Wristful
Welcome.
Ignorance.
Me too. Thank you. yes, indeed. Thank you. And we got a very generous $10 super chat from Quicker. He says, hope you all are doing well. Have a fantastic week. Thank you, Quick. Appreciate the love. We got C3D having a little cup of coffee, a little scoff, having a little scoffy, hanging with us. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's see. I think we're pretty much all caught up.
No, I see Traps in the chat as well.
Oh, I missed. Oh, yeah. Hold on. I'm Brian. Yeah, he's been banned. Yep, it's just coming up now. We got Trap in the house. Good to see Trap. He says, good evening, amazing watch people. Good evening to you, good sir.
Yes, sir.
Tickle My Talk is in the house. Hello to you. Discounted wolf boxes I posted on WhatsApp. Pretty damn good. What are you getting? A cut of those? He's been really pumping those out to all the groups, man.
Well, I got to tell you, one of them looked well. They all look pretty good. I got to check on, and I'm sure the prices are really good. And as my collection is now gotten to in the main collection 10 plus like another 5 or 6, I'm thinking the 10 or the 15 watch box might be good. If it's a really good deal, they look nice.
Yeah, I have a 10-piece wolf box over here. If anybody wants it, I will beat their price by 20%. Bubba Hotep, $2 super chat. Why is Kesslow's avatar of him and a tiny Alex Jones?
You do kind of look like you could be related to Alex Jones.
Well, let me tell you something. It's all about the Bohemian Grove and
We're brainwashing you with Justin Bieber.
Is that AI, Kesslo?
Yes.
That's out of control.
I think you got to get a new AI. Are you using the one from China? I don't know which one that is, but
Yeah, his AI is out of control, man.
it doesn't even look Kesslo.
His AI is out of fucking control.
It's a work in progress, boys.
You're better than that. Look at your avatar. Do you think you look like that?
Well, look at JJ's. He's missing the LV boxes
Oh
in the
my!
background.
I don't even know who that is. That's not JJ. I don't know who that is. That's Vin Diesel or something.
Vin Weasel, that is.
Weird.
What is with the tribal tattoos? Who the hell has tribal tattoos? You know, that was the biggest mistake of the 90s. If you were a 90s person getting tattoos and you got a lot of tribals, you definitely regret that today. The fluoride in the water is making the frogs gay. Anyway,
he has proof.
That's actually the Trilateral Commission and the Illuminati. Everyone knows.
He's got a great podcast with Joe Rogan.
Yeah, they're funny together because Joe
That
Rogan
episode.
keeps them in check somewhat.
Yeah.
Until Joe Rogan gets too high, and then he starts believing some of them. He's like, "Wait a minute, I think you might be onto something." Like that's when you know Joe smoked too much. But
Yeah, then Eddie Bravo joins the panel and it's over.
oh, the flat Earth! Oh man, too much flat Earth. I can't.
Look into it. Just
Yeah,
don't go to Antarctica. Look into it.
I'm down to watch some of them, some of the conspiracy theories that I think are, could have some truth to them, but the flat Earth is just not one. It's just not one of them.
That's just getting crazy. Even with Alex Jones, I found him entertaining just to watch. You can take it with a grain of salt. But as soon as the Sandy Hook shit, that was like, dude. All right, now you're over the edge. Now you're fucking.
A lot of people got pissed with that, man. He got sued for a ton of money.
Oh, dude, he's basically it ended him basically.
Right. Yeah, that was. Look, I don't know. I really I don't know enough about that to talk about that. So I have no idea what happened with that. But I just know he went to court and he got hammered. I watched the whole thing on him going to court. I forgot what it was called, but whatever. It's not important. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something important. Now I can't remember. Anyway,
he wears a Rolex Submariner Hulk. I saw that in the Joe Rogan. He had a Hulk on.
Oh, you know what? You ever see the? He had what's that? Watches of Espionage on YouTube. You ever see that?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Who's the guy? He's like a Navy SEAL who has like a lot of people on. He's into watches. Do you know him? What's his name?
Oh,
I think he was a Navy SEAL, right? He has a ton of people he interviews. Oh. Uh-oh.
David Goggins? No.
That's what I was going to say.
I don't think he's a watch guy, though.
Well, he's the
Sean
only
Ryan. There we go. Vermont
know.
always gets it right. Oh, there's Corrado, too. Good to see Corrado in the chat. Sean Ryan, that's the guy. He wears Cookie Monster.
Okay, well that's the thing with the SEALs. They all have the Submariner, so to have the Cookie Monster is the flex.
A lot of them wear the GMTs too, but they do like Rolex. Speaking of liking Rolex, look who it is. Marcelo time. Oh, Winnie.
Really? He's got the Smurf. The Smurf.
Yes.
It's got the white gold and the bezel.
I think the Cookie Monster is nicer than the Smurf. Just my opinion.
I'm kind of leaning in that direction over the last month or two. I think I'm almost there with that. I like it.
Speaking of Submariners, how about we get this party started, Cap? Let's see. We're 15.
Let's rock and roll.
We're 15 minutes in. Let's do the. I just want to make sure, see if Steve dropped the. I don't think he did yet, but if he
haven't seen it.
All right, we'll pull that up again later when he shows it.
Quick,
so, Cap.
Quick 10 milligram hit.
Yeah.
It's a quick, just a couple, two gummies and get them in there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get this started. So Cap, as everyone knows, is Captain Subby on the Instagram. He's one of the original OG panelists. Been watching the shows, doing the shows, all that good stuff for many years with us. Cap is the man. He needs no introduction. We all know him. We all love him. The Cap, Captain Subby. They don't call him Captain Subby for no reason. He has an awesome Rolex collection, which we never talk about. We see him here and there, but we never get into the whole jam. If you want to follow him, make sure you guys are following Captain Subby. He has an awesome Instagram, by the way. There's the link right there. Cap, I noticed you got the blue check. I don't have a blue check. Do I need a blue check?
It depends. I mean, I did that. I guess I was bored and I didn't know what it was about. And IG just kept sending me these things to get meta certified or just some sort of, it's basically meta certified or verified. And you got to pay a monthly fee. So,
oh shit.
So you don't need it. But I was like, you know what? Let me just throw this up there to see what it's like. I was close to 1,000, which is nothing in Instagram in terms of followers. And I don't post a lot. And if I do, I just post stories here and there. And I just got the check. I don't know. It was something to do. And I said I would just delete it if I didn't need it anymore.
I like it. It looks professional.
Well, people have said that, but you got to post. And, I'm doing this as a hobbyist, as an enthusiast. So, I think people who get the certified check are like Nico Leonard, like they have 100,000 plus followers. But I wanted to check it out, see if there was any benefits. You do get access to a person at IG will answer you faster if you're having an issue on.
Nice. You get entry to Bohemian Grove, right?
Hey, boys.
Absolutely.
Hey, GMT.
And GMT shows up.
GMT.
Just quickly, is it just me or is Captain breaking up? Is it my connection or is it his connection?
It's your connection. You're breaking up too.
Am I?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yep.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Later. I hear Cab wonderfully. We got a few chats to get to.
That long distance Darwin connection.
Yeah.
Yes, dial-up.
He's got a Mountain Dew can with a really long string to cap.
Mountain Dew.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. We have a 45 a month. Now that is loyalty right here. Ali Reza, our man, he says, yo ho ho, hello, hello. I got to do it like Ali. Yo ho ho, hello, hello.
Perfect.
Smooth enough. There we go. I was told there was a Zadie doing, what is that? Zadie? A Zadie doing a, oh, is that like gay? Like Zadie? There was a Zadie doing a collection review tonight. Is that what that means? That's what like the hot Latinas call you. Hey Zaddy.
Oh, Zaddy.
I'm figuring it out on the go. Sorry.
It sounds like daddy. And
yeah. I think that's like Latinas. Like, hey
okay.
Zaddy.
Zaddy.
I get yeah. Look, we're not current. We're what the fuck do we know? We're middle-aged idiots. Mobster, $5 super chat. Kelso, when are you dumping the Patek? Why do you want to retire? Don't you want a Patek?
Oh, I'm not dumping it anytime soon.
Yeah, only if you get an excellent apartment in the Amalfi Coast, right?
Exactly.
The community apartment that we're going to share, the timeshare.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that'd be cool.
Spain.
Exactly.
Cookie Monster is now cheaper than the Smurf. Yeah, that is true. Maybe because it's not discontinued.
That's pretty impressive. Ali Reza, 45 months. That's got to be the longest.
He's the first member.
There you go.
Yep.
He beat Marco by 15 minutes, I think.
Nice.
He is the original first
I miss
member.
Ali. I'd love to see him back here.
Yeah, link is pinned. He's welcome to come join. GMT's back. He's not really welcome, but here he is. Just in time, Mr. GMT.
Hey,
we got a
join the
member chat
party. GMT. Welcome aboard.
GMT, we got a member chat. It says, yo, GMT, I'm shopping for a Speedo. Summer is coming fast. What color should I buy?
Pink.
There we go.
Yeah, pair it with the flamingo Tudor.
Yeah, pink ruffles with ruffles on it, of course.
Yeah. And Ali following up with, I actually had to Google the alternative to Silver Fox, and Zaddy was suggested. I am not kidding. Damn. Ali, hope your shoulder is doing well. I see you're typing quicker than me, so I'm assuming it's all right.
I got to change my name from Captain Subby to Captain Zaddy.
Captain
There you go.
Zaddy. Hey, Zaddy.
Hey.
Very close to the word cleaning.
This is so weird, isn't it, man? Like,
Yeah, well, we're all weird. That's all right. Let's start it off. What are we going to start with, Cap? Let's talk watches.
Who's your
Come on,
Zaddy?
man.
Let's talk
23
watches.
minutes in.
All right, well, let's go.
Enough Zaddy talk. Let's talk watches.
You want watches? I'll give you. You want watches? I'll give you fucking watches, man. You want watches? 16600. Oh, now we got a slicing machine in the background.
That was his vibrator, I think.
That was some souvla. Was that lamb or was that the chicken or the beef? Anyway, we got the ones. I want whatever Keslow or whatever he calls himself is having.
He'll take you.
I might pop a gummy right now, but it's very weak.
Hey,
very weak. This is the 16600, the latest and greatest edition Sea Dweller.
Right. Now, if you guys tuned in the other day, Cap unboxed this on Friday.
Big unboxing. 1998 is the one I have. It ran for 20 years. You know it. You love it. Helium escape valve, 4,000 feet, 1,220 meters deep. So to me, and I've been wearing it the last few days. I just got the links put in. Nice. So this is it. It's sized perfect, and I have room. I have room for wrist growth.
Nice. Now that's your first Sea Dweller, right?
This is my first Sea Dweller, and the only thing I can say is so far is this, and it's the honeymoon phase, etc.
Right.
Is what took me so damn long, or goddamn long, to get a Sea Dweller, because the heft of this watch, the technology in the watch, saturation diving, the whole 9 yards. When Rolex came out with it first, even though there is some, I think Doxa claims they came out with one for the first commercial use helium escape valve watch. Rolex actually developed the watch before the Doxa. That's my understanding from watching who are those guys? Fratello. So
Nice.
that's where I got it from.
So what made you want to step it up from a sub? Like, did you just want something with some serious depth, like just to get something extra?
I kind of was thinking about it in terms of, it's the Sea Dweller is not often talked about, and there's not too many generations. It doesn't go back as far as the sub, which is 1953. I gotta plug in my Mac. It started later than that.
I thought you were gonna plug in the charger.
No, I want to say somewhere in the 70s when they came out with the 1655. So I was thinking, you could get a lot of history, and in terms of like collectability and quote unquote value, you could get kind of a neo vintage or a vintage Sea Dweller without really breaking the bank. And I think you have good value there. And
speaking of breaking the bank, we have Ari in the house. Hello, Ari.
Ari, what's up?
Hey.
Hey, Ari.
Good to see you guys. Good to see you.
Great to see you. And and then you get the technological chops and you get the heft. So that's kind of what was the thought behind it. And then I started digging into like the earlier iterations, like I said, the 1655. So they had the double red, the railway dial, and the great white, all in that 1655 model, which was over 600 meters, as opposed to 300 for the sub. It was like 610. Then they came out. Then I was also looking at the next iteration of that, which is the 666, the 16660. That's when they bumped it up to where it is in this piece, which is 1220.
Floor height of this
feet. So I was looking at those. I didn't find the right one. I was looking for full set, which I like to get, and I wanted to keep it within a decent price range. I could have gone up. I could have spent more, but I wanted it to be in really, really mint condition. And I said, you know what? This is old enough where you can wear this now as a beater, as a daily,
right? And
it still will hold up. It's got the jingly jangly bracelet. But it's basically the same year as my original sub, which I'm going to pull out, which was 2000, and this had the tritium. So I feel like this is kind of a really good end holes case,
right?
So I feel like there's a really good kind of like somewhere in the middle between vintage and new. It still has modern tech, but you kind of feel that vintage vibe from it. And
speaking of feeling a vibe from it, we got Toyota Mo in the house.
There he is. Oh,
hey, my guy.
Mo.
Hello, Mo.
Hey, Paul.
Hey,
Boo. Showing up except for GMT.
Cap, Major Payne. What's
Hell
up?
yeah, we got
Robert,
camera on,
Ari.
Mo.
Oh,
what up, Mo?
I have nothing to hide. So what's going on, boys?
What up?
We're reviewing Cap's dive collection right now.
Of
We're on
course.
watch number 1, so you're just in time.
Yeah,
Hell
so
yeah,
we're on the latest and greatest. So
I love this. This is a little reunion here.
Now, my question is, like Toyota
No
Mo
date,
had,
no
did you consider
Cyclops.
the 43? Or
No Cyclops too. No, I really didn't, because I wanted to go aluminum bezel. So like I was always looking, when I was looking at these Sea Dwellers, Mo, I was always looking at the prior generations before it went ceramic. So the SD4K was out.
So I have to admit, to this day, there's only one watch that I miss that I've sold, and that's the SD43.
Okay.
If I had the wrist for it, I would still have it. It's just, unfortunately, when you wear that watch for 8 hours a day, you're dying to get it off when you get home. So, but I'm telling you, it's honestly the most beautiful dive watch I think Rolex makes, other than the Yachtmaster 42 Gold. So, but my opinion.
There you have it. So the one thing that watch has that this doesn't have is, of course, the Cyclops. And so I'm going to take it off my wrist.
I know a lot of people don't like the Cyclops. I absolutely love the Cyclops. I think it's cool. So,
well, you know what it is, Mo?
Pure Rolex.
I think it's very practical. It's very practical.
It is, but I have 5 other watches with Cyclops on them.
Yeah.
That say Rolex. Yeah. So
no, this fits your
of
collection perfectly, Cap. I love this thing. It's freaking awesome.
Cool?
It's awesome. Beautiful.
5 identical Rolex.
There it is. Look at how clean that is. No Cyclops.
Yeah,
it's got the helium escape, and it's got some heft on it. So I
Oh, look who's back.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Oh, look at that.
So-
He's
so let me-
gloved
What's
up.
going on, boys?
He's
Is he all
gloved
right, or
up.
do I sound like shit?
Sound good, buddy.
Yeah, good.
What's up, buddy? We're going over Cap's collection. He just showed us his latest and greatest. By the way, somebody made a comment in the chat that I've been banned from Longa. Who the fuck gets banned from Longa? Their pieces are selling less than half retail. Nobody they're dying for business. Nobody gets banned from Longa. You get some bad information there, pal.
You got banned from Longa, JJ? What did I miss?
Who could get banned from? They're dying for customers.
You should be happy. You should be thankful if that's true.
Yeah.
You were never going to go, and now you definitely won't go.
Oh man. Oh, by the way, very important. There's on Instagram. I don't know if anybody else has gotten this, but I've gotten messages from. It says Mitchell Halpern, which obviously is Mitch, and I've gotten another message from Justin Forge. It is not those guys. It's the same message that both accounts are sending. They've messaged multiple people I know. So if you do get any messages from them, report them. That's what I did. No bueno. Sorry, Mitch. I should have told you that before I sprung it on you just now. But yes,
No, I mean, some other folks have reported the hackers or whatever last week, and so
okay.
When it was over, but alas.
All right. Yeah. Well, this was a couple days ago. I had it, but
okay.
Somebody else brought it to my attention today. All right, Cap. What do we got here? Good to see Bob in the chat, by the way. Hello, Bob. Good to see you.
What's up, Bob? So we have
Rolex.
a box. We have a box.
Hurry up, Cap.
We have a box that I think Toyota Mo will be very familiar with.
Oh,
because he has the same. I think he still has the same box.
I saw it. Yeah.
And in that box was this.
Oh, what is it? I don't even remember seeing this.
Yeah, I got this a while ago.
It's a fucking Ming.
I sourced it out. No, it's a Rolex watch roll. Keep slicing, man. Just don't cut your fingers off. Okay. It's a Rolex watch roll. It's like a 4-watch roll. Uh-oh.
Souvla time. Look how he beats it.
Yeah, it's a 4-watch roll. So I thought
Wait,
it
hold on.
out.
I just noticed something. GMT's got the ceiling fan going like what was that guy's name?
Oh, like Cam.
Sling
Yeah,
blade?
Cam.
Oh,
He's got
Cam.
the ceiling fan
Shout
going.
out to Cleveland.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought I would put the other subs in here and show
that'd
you
be
guys
cool.
The watch roll. It's kind of interesting the way Rolex does this roll. It's got this extra cloth, this extra piece of suede material. There's the branding on it. See there?
Right,
But what's weird about it is they don't separate the watches. They
But
don't
here's
have,
the thing, though,
separate-
Cap. They don't slide. They don't move.
They
like
don't
you-
move. That is true.
So I've had 4 watches in there, and you can shake that thing around, and it's not moving anywhere. So
Yep. Well, we'll prove that right now. So
Yep.
these are the other 2 subs. These are the 2 Submariners in the collection. Okay. So you got the 16610, which is this one. So this was in 2000. This is circa 2000. And interestingly enough, see, this one has the Swiss only dial. So it's just Swiss on the dial. And the Sea Dweller has tritium. So I'm not going to show it to you, but it's got the T, plus minus.
Yeah, the Swiss.
Yeah. Swiss and whatever else they put on there.
So now, have you owned that watch since the 2000s? You said that was from circa early 2000s.
This one here I owned since 2000. Yes, I got this. So you know the story, JJ. So the thumbnail version is I bought this watch for myself when I graduated law school and started working in Manhattan. I'd always had an affinity for Rolex, and I actually love dive watches, and I'm kind of definitely an ocean water type of guy. And this watch just appealed to me and spoke to me, as they say. So I sourced this at Rolex. I got it in Manhattan at the Rolex AD. I think I paid like $2,500 for it, somewhere around there, plus minus. And wore this watch really throughout my, most of my career, in Manhattan. So this was the beater, right?
Right.
So I think there's the symmetry in this watch here from 2000 and this watch which is 1998. I literally could have bought back then this watch.
Right.
But I never would. It never crossed my mind in a million years. It was always the sub date.
Well, you weren't a seasoned veteran collector back then either.
Well, yeah, but I'm not sure how many people really reached for the Sea Dweller, but it was more expensive. So there was that factor as well. And it's also got the heft. So this probably worked better, as kind of a daily. I wore it with a suit. I know people today would be like, are you crazy? You should be wearing dress pieces. But this kind of did it all. And I mean, I didn't see the need for anything else because you could bash it around. We're desk diving mostly, but you could go anywhere. It'll do anything. Take it on vacation.
I hear only criminal defense attorneys wear subs. Is that true?
Well, I wouldn't know, but I'm not a criminal defense attorney, but I know one on TV.
JJ, Ali is asking an important question. His latest post.
Who is Cap's Korean manicurist asking for a friend also named Ali? I actually have a Korean manicurist.
Not a very good one, actually. I had a bad experience getting one of those, but I digress. Anyway, so the third, we might as well do the third one, is the Hulk.
Let's do it.
So this is 2018. And so
is that the second one you got? The second
this
Submariner?
was, yes, because then remember I got the Bumblebee after this, which I no longer have.
Right.
And I also got the no date. So yes, this was, so it was all the way fast forward to 2018.
Almost 18 years later.
2018, pre-COVID, was looking for another Rolex, walked into an AD, local by me, no prior history, no prior relationship, was wearing this sub, and basically asked if they had other, just saying, hey, can I try some pieces on? I'm looking to get another Rolex. And of course, they pulled out the Yachtmaster rhodium dial. They pulled out the Yachtmaster blue dial. There was a Smurf. See, this is interesting. And I don't know if Marcelo is still in the chat, but they literally had a Smurf in the case at retail. So I think it was $26,000, right?
Right.
And I was not looking to spend anywhere near $26,000, but I tried it on anyway. And it was a substantial piece. And I was like, wow, the blue was a little weird because it's like a lighter blue. And I'm thinking, well, I wasn't coming in here to buy a white gold Smurf, or a white gold sub. And then I'm like, well, what else do you got? And then the woman was like, well, I do have something in the back. And I'm like, okay, well, what is it? And she pulls this thing out, which I wasn't even thinking about getting a Hulk, but she pulls out this Hulk, and I'm looking at this thing, and I'm like, my first thought was, wow, it's so green. I'm like, what am I going to wear that with, man? It's all green. It's all green. But in the back of my mind, because I knew
all green, we got Bourbon Heart joining us.
No, speaking of whipping it out.
Oh man, I blew it. Sorry, Cap.
Another thing, Herb just reminded me, by the way, Hole's case on this one too. See, holes.
Hey, always like whipping it out. Cut that talk out.
Holes and holes, Herb. We got double holes.
Yeah.
Every hole's a goal. We got two. We got a Hole's case on this, Hole's case on this. And remember the theme in terms of what's on the bottom of the dial? Well, the bottom of this dial says Swiss made. Swiss made. So now I have the trifecta.
Yeah,
Tritium,
Swiss made,
Swiss
Tritium.
only, and Swiss made. So it's kind of cool.
Nice.
It was a different time when you bought that Hulk because my buddy, he was on his honeymoon. I think this was 2017, 2018 in Hawaii. And he walked into an AD wanting to buy a watch, and that Hulk was sitting right there, and he purchased it.
Yeah.
Just
crazy.
You just freaking ask for a watch, and hey, they might have one available, and they didn't give you the runaround bullshit.
Right.
He said, yeah.
Well, it was tough to get. I gotta say, the only reason I got the watch was because before I went in, I was talking to the woman whose family, were the owners and managed, the authorized dealer. And she had gotten burned by a flipper, and so she wanted to make sure that whoever she sold the Hulk to was not going to flip that watch. And I said to her, ma'am, you have my word, and my word is like oak.
And then you took her in the back and gave her a good.
Yeah, that's the side. This is the PG version.
That's besides the point. Right?
You know what else is like
oak? Dinner first, though. Let's just.
You told her, "Do you know who I am? You know who I am?
Do you know who I am?" So, in any event, she trusted me and my word not to sell the watch, and obviously, she had good judgment because I still have the watch. Even after, by the way, a couple of years when she said, "Oh, you could sell it," like it was like 2 years later. I said, "No, I told you I wasn't going to sell it. I'm not going to sell it. Like I could sell it now if I wanted to."
She was testing you, Cap. She was testing you.
Well, here's fast forward.
If you want, I give
Loyalty
you a
test.
It's a loyalty test, yeah.
Well, you know what
Passed.
happened? Their card got pulled. So
that's the worst.
They no longer exist.
And now she works down
They
the
no longer
street.
exist. I hired her on the
She doesn't
staff.
care. Yeah.
She's got a staff position.
I actually know her. She works. She works in the AD.
Accounts receivables.
Yeah.
Well, and then remember, so the subs that I don't have anymore were the Bumblebee, the two-tone Bumblebee, which I got at an AD.
Right.
You know that AD. They're no longer around either. That was Sidney Thomas. And so I had the two-tone sub. And then I had the no date 41, which I got rid of as well.
So you are selective with your divers.
I can move on.
We got a couple super chats here. Let's pull up. We got Mobster with a $2 super chat. He says, "Cap, you need a solid gold sub, 5-digit or 6-digit."
6, baby, 6.
If it's solid gold, yeah, I would say probably. I think that's
6.
right, Mo. I would go 6. I would go 6.
And then we got $2 from, thank you, Mobster. And we got $2 from Vimal. He says, "Cap gave the Hulk and walked out with one." There you go. No comment. Cap's gentleman.
Gentleman doesn't kiss and tell.
Yeah.
Oh, give the Hulk. No, I got it. I got the watch on my,
So you have basically 3-piece Rolex dive collection at the moment. You had 5, now you're down to 3.
Yeah. Well, I never had 5. I only had.
All right, Cap, by the way, I was there for the unboxing for your Bumblebee. Remember that? It was on another show.
I do. That was a long time ago, man, and a time far, far away. I never had 5. I only had 3 max, but I felt when I got rid of my no date sub most recently, and I'm trying to remember why I got rid of that. Like if I flipped it for something else, I think I felt I had. Oh, you know what it was? I felt I had too many watches, and I said I got to get rid of something, and then the sub just was the one to get rid of. And you actually ruined it because of the clasp when when you were saying how large the clasp was and how heavy it felt. I couldn't wear that watch and not think of how heavy it is. I'm like, JJ is right. This clasp is like.
And the problem is you're going to run into that same issue with the Cookie Monster.
I know.
But
I know.
I mean, Mo had you had the Starbucks. Did you notice it or? Cap's got a much bigger wrist than me, so.
Yeah, I mean, Starbucks wasn't too bad. It's got boring. Just got bored of it. It's just, yeah, I don't know. And I thought the weight was nice, so yeah, didn't have an issue with it.
I had that Cermet a couple years ago.
Oh, you had that too? How did you think? How did you feel about the class?
It was good. Well, that's why I got rid of it, because that's why I kept the Batman over it, because I preferred the thinner clasp on the older one.
I always liked the new 41 more to the 40s, just because I always thought that the 41 case fit my wrist a little better. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with either one.
I think the Hulk is the way to go.
So here's the 3-piece. You got ceramic, maxi case, maxi dial, Cerachrome Hulk right in the middle there with the green sunburst. And it's it's sandwiched by the subby and the Sea Dweller.
Nice. And we got a super chat here from REG. Thank you, Ari, with
All
some
steel.
Californian cash, $5. He says, "To get my fridge, I had to promise the store not to flip it. I told the store, don't worry, it's really heavy." Very good, very good.
You see, in third world countries, very basic like goods and basic commodities, they become really hard to get.
Yes.
Sometimes, and so
I just realized what you said. I thought you were going somewhere with this. Then I realized.
No, I know. I felt that.
Thing.
I felt that. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey, let me ask the panel. I want to go around the panel, and I'd like you to try to think of this and take price out of the equation. Let's assume that each one of these 3 watches are like price agnostic. Let's say they all cost $10,000, and let's say you're not going to make a dime buying it or selling it. Which one? And I want to go one by one around the panel, starting with Birminghard, Mr. No Holes.
I don't understand.
Like, which one would you get?
Which one would you pick out of these
10
3?
grand. Let's say they were all worth the same price. They were
all worth the same price.
Why am I no holes? I'm actually
no holes cases.
I'm a big proponent of holes cases.
Holes cases.
If I'm getting a pre-ceramic, right?
Yes.
All things being equal, I would actually prefer a holes case over no holes case. I just think it looks a little bit more.
Right.
It just looks a little bit more like tool watch.
It is.
Ish.
And it is because you could on the fly change the strap.
Yeah, it makes it easier to change the strap.
Change the bracelet. Yeah.
I'm all about a holes case.
Yeah, I agree. I mixed that up. Sorry, Verb.
Between the 3, I'd probably do Hulk, then Sea Dweller would be my second option. But I think those are 2 completely different aesthetics, right? Like, I kind of separate like modern dive watches, like ceramic bezels, because they look so much different than like vintage or neo vintage. So I kind of put them in 2 different classes.
Yeah.
So between them, I would go with the modern diver, which would be the Hulk, and then I think the Sea Dweller's more unique than the all black sub.
There we go. I agree with Burb. I go Hulk. I'm just
2 Hulks.
I'm not a neo vintage type of guy. I like the modern bracelet. I like the ceramic bezel. So I go with the most modern one, which is the Hulk.
And everyone else fell asleep. Thank you for playing.
I'll go Hulk.
Everybody's going Hulk, Cap.
I'll go Hulk also.
Oh, you guys are all biased on the price.
I'm definitely going with the Hulk. So
it's not because of the price, because it's different. I like the clasp on it. It's got the ceramic bezel.
And I like the modern look. I like the modern look more. Yeah.
So I had the original Kermit. It was like my only Rolex for like 5 years, right? And then I got my hands on a modern Submariner.
Yeah.
Fucking night and day, man. When you go from a ceramic to the aluminum bezel to the ceramic, dude, it's night and day, man. The bracelet is so much better, the clasp is better, just everything about the newer watches is so much better.
I don't know, man.
That
being said, watch it's not as wearable as a plain Jane, man, as the black.
Well, well, I mean, but I don't know. It's just something about that green is beautiful, man. It's not. I don't know. I wouldn't call the Hulk my everyday watch.
Yeah.
If I had to just get a one and done Submariner, it'll just be a regular date Submariner black. So
yeah, gotcha. Okay.
I also like to know
41 for sure. 41.
Yeah. All right, so we got a $5 super chat coming in hot and heavy from Bubba Hotep. Thank you, Bubba. Greatly appreciated. He says, "Bravo, Captain has an amazing Submariner collection. If I was a woman, I would want to have his baby."
You heard it here first.
Yeah.
There's his baby, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Very cute. Very cute, Cap. Looks like you. I like it.
I will say this though, if you're talking about like vintage, like neo vintage or vintage, I do think the Sea Dweller is a pretty good buy, because when you think of the MSRP, like when they were new, how much more expensive the Sea Dwellers were.
Yes.
Compared to prices now, it's like it's a more robust watch than the sub, and you're getting it in that ballpark now. So from a depreciation standpoint, I think it's a smart buy if you're doing neo vintage.
So you're keeping the Hulk and you're dumping the other 2?
Looks that way, man. The people have spoken. No, I'm keeping all 3 of them and probably adding 1 or 2 down the road.
Yeah, let's talk about what we're going to add.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. Tesla is expanding. hoarding. We're hoarding.
You gotta
and
go white
possessing
gold
here.
sub, right? White
Yeah.
gold sub.
Yeah, it has to be the Cookie Monster. I think that's going to fit in there perfectly.
I think the cookie would do. Yeah, I think the cookie would be a great option. I agree with that.
You would do a bluesy.
No, man, I'm not about the yellow on these. It's a beautiful watch. Listen, I think any sub. I am hard pressed to think of any sub that I don't like or that I would say don't buy. Maybe the two-tone Sea Dweller. I would say it's probably a no, and the Bumblebee I didn't love. So
I would skip the two tones altogether. I would go solid gold.
Yeah, I agree.
I do like the yellow gold blue dial, and I also like the Smurf. I don't know, man. I got offered a Smurf in 2019, maybe right before COVID, like right before, for 28,000, which was like under MSRP by a good amount. My AD was dying to get rid of it. He's like, "You want this 28,000?" It was sitting in the case. I was like, "No, I don't want it."
I don't think the Smurf has the right shade of blue. It just seems a little too light. It needed to be darker.
It's slightly off. Yeah,
it's too blue. Yeah. It's too blue.
That's where I think the Cookie Monster is. That bezel is a beautiful blue with the black. Perfect.
I agree.
Although I do like the blue, but that's even that too. Like I was looking, I've been looking at the yellow gold subs with the blue dial and blue bezel. And I found one under 30, box papers. It was like exactly what I wanted, right? Then I looked, wait a minute, because something was like off, right? I'm looking at it, like something just don't look right. It was the flat blue, like the Smurf dial. It wasn't the Sunburst blue. I was like, nah, man.
Nah.
So I think Cookie Monster is the best one. It's got the little bit of blue, but it's not too crazy. If I didn't have the Meteorite GMT, I would definitely consider that. How many white gold watches does one man need?
All of them.
I think I'd rather just get it in yellow gold just to have something different, right? Like a different. Because then you run into the problem where you just don't wear one over the other, right?
I think now that I think about this year's releases, also they got to come out with a green on yellow gold.
Probably.
So, again, right?
I
feel like it's been long enough.
So they just came out with that on a Sky Dweller, which I think looks absolutely stunning. But I can see that in a sub. That would look beautiful, man.
You know what I think they're gonna do? I think they're gonna mirror what they did with the GMT they just came out with, the new
have it in green. Yep.
Well, have it ceramic. Have the dial. Would they have a ceramic dial in a sub?
And they have it. They have the green in the yellow gold Daytona also. So
yeah,
I've always liked their sunburst, the green sunburst, especially on the Hulk. Just I don't know, just something about the way it plays with the light. It's stunning. I don't know. I've never seen the ceramic in real life yet. But I'm
make me buy a Hulk now. Is that what's gonna happen?
A yellow gold Hulk when it comes out.
Oh man.
So you're saying yellow gold with the ceramic green dial. Okay.
Well, I don't even care if it's ceramic. I mean, the dial, just a green dial, green bezel. They have it in precious metal in so many other pieces. Yeah. And it's like I think they've discontinued the Hulk long enough, right? The theme seems to be like they're giving more colored dials in their precious metal pieces. So I'm just saying, now they have it on the GMT and the Daytona. So next year, just saying, it wouldn't. Just a thought that crossed my mind.
See, this I disagree with a little bit here. The maxi case 40 mil just doesn't look right. Shoulders are too wide on the lugs. I think, especially on the Hulk, you want it to look stocky and beefy. Yeah. On the Hulk, it is pretty badass.
When it's lying flat, the shoulders look too wide. When it's on the wrist, it doesn't look too wide though. Right? It kind of makes it like the case look like pretty blocky because once it gets to the bracelet, like it's wrapping around your wrist, so it doesn't. Look. And when they went to that maxi case, right, with the wide shoulders, if you think about it, the older cases, especially the holes cases, you would notice when they get over polished, right? Because it's like every time they polish it, it's like okay, it would start exposing the spring bars, and like that was the part of the case that would be kind of like wearing away on an over polished watch. And so if they're trying to make a watch that's going to last your lifetime and be able to go through several polishes, I think it kind of makes sense to have this bulky case because you're not going to over polish those lugs.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I don't think it was a mistake, but the newer ones are maybe a little bit more elegant.
Yeah. Well, they kept it for a long time.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, then they slimmed it down. I guess they had to do something to make it 41 and then slim it a little bit. And then the clasp though is very, I guess in Rolex fashion, make it more robust, right?
I actually, so I still have my no date
and the glide lock
and the Starbucks. Yeah, both on the glide lock and the 40 millimeter no date. What I kind of wonder about it is they made the watch head a little bit larger on the new watch. And so maybe they had a slightly wider, bigger clasp to balance it out so it doesn't get top heavy. Because I don't think that the new watch, it still feels balanced, but I definitely notice on the previous generation that it is a little bit more comfortable over time because the clasp is a little bit smaller, but the head's a little bit smaller too. So both of them, they both feel perfectly balanced. It's just, you feel that extra millimeter on the clasp after like a long day or sleeping with your watch on or something.
Very interesting. You got a lot to think about there, Cap. We need to know what's going to be your next purchase. I think you should get a Seiko. Robert could help you out there, right?
You bet.
Yeah, next purchase will be that Divers 65. What is it? Was it the 50th year anniversary? What year do they have?
Talking the 62 MAS? That'd be a good one.
Yeah.
62 MAS?
No, he's talking about the new Oris with the.
Oh, I thought we were talking Seiko. All right.
I switched to Oris.
No,
Marine Master.
He likes the Oris with the. What kind of numbers are those?
The 369, like those retro style.
Yeah, it's got 12 369 on it.
Yeah, it looks like the
Art Deco. That's what I'm thinking of. The Art Deco
Art
letters.
Deco. Yeah. I don't know. Next would probably be. I've always looked at now the 5512s, the 5513s.
Oh shoot.
A 1680, like really go even further back. You know, like a 200 meter sub would be cool. And you know what's even better value with these sea dwellers is, you know, because I was looking at the 1655 and the 666s. If I found a minty one of those, really good condition, I'd be tempted.
All right, I have a question for you guys now, because now you got my wheels spinning.
Uh-oh.
Do I continue looking at a yellow gold blue dial sub 40 mil because I like that bracelet and clasp better, or do I get a Hulk instead? Which
well,
one
I
do
mean,
need?
you had a Hulk for a long time. Is that something that you want again?
Yeah, when I had it, I really liked it, and then I just wasn't wearing it. But I think, I don't know, maybe I just get rid of the no date and wear that as my daily. Fuck it. Why not have a nice daily, you know?
Yeah, I mean, to me, if you want to move into something new, then that would be the yellow gold because you haven't had that.
Yeah.
The Hulk is something that you've had before and could always get again if you want it real bad. But I don't know. It's up to you on what you want.
I wouldn't get it either one for you, JJ. I'll go back to a yellow gold day-dates. Fuck that.
Oh, that's definitely what that's the I'm waiting for I can't say who I'm waiting for, but I
just gotta hurry up and
yeah, I'm waiting to find I want the Onyx dial. I've decided I gotta get the Onyx dial.
Yeah.
Enough is enough. When I find the right one at the right price, that's the next watch I'm buying 100%. But in the meantime, I am debating the other. I was gonna get a rose gold olive, but I'd rather have the yellow gold. I just would.
Yeah, if you do a yellow gold day date, then I would say Hulk.
True.
Yeah. So instead of getting the yellow gold sub, you would get the Hulk and then the yellow gold day dates because
Right.
I don't know. That would look pretty good.
Mobster says, JJ, you need a Milgauss. I had a Z Blue Milgauss.
What color Milgauss?
Red Milgauss. I tell you, I missed the Z Blue Milgauss. I sold that watch top of market though. I don't.
Can I say that the Milgauss is probably the most overrated? Like, I don't know. It was just a lot of hype where there was no hype, in my opinion. I just never liked the Milgauss, man.
The case was too thick. It wasn't.
It just. I like when they got rid of it. I was like, thank God, man. Maybe they can come out with a different version that's a lot cooler. Like the original reference when they had that. It was like a black dial. Kind of had like a motif pattern to it with the red Milgauss. Oh God, that beautiful Milgauss. I thought they would come out with something like that. But
no, I really want a red Mill. Shut up, Coder.
Oh God, here we go.
Sorry.
That was so funny. That was so funny when it almost slipped under the radar when Toyota was you opening up a it was an Aquaterra.
It was Aquaterra, yeah.
Yeah, it's like it almost like slid under the radar. Hold on, hey, wait, hold on, everyone. What?
I was like, I'm sorry, Mike. What did you just say?
The red Milgauss. He was like, oh shit.
That wasn't that like after Archie got all fucked up and we went back to help him.
Yeah.
Boxed on there for him.
Yeah.
Threw him a bone.
Threw him a bone.
Oh man.
He's just like sitting there like.
I was like, dude, I can't believe you just said that, man. I was like, I know, I knew at the moment. I was like, dude, we're not gonna let this one go for a while, man. This is gonna stick for a while.
Oh, your face was great. You were like, wait a minute. What did you? And as soon as I was like, I was dying laughing.
And it's still sticking.
Say again.
Still sticking, man. The red Milgauss.
You know, I think that stuck longer than the I was swimming with these guys. And that was probably my favorite thing he's ever said. I was swimming with these guys. I actually forget about that sometimes. The red Milgauss, I'll never forget.
My favorite is the PayPal one. I think that's probably the best one.
Yeah, I didn't send you a PayPal.
Oh, I just got a PayPal from Mike the Snake. Mike the Snake sent me a PayPal, Bear.
It's not amazing, man. It's not me. It's somebody else. I only PayPal you, which I just did. If you want to check your PayPal,
I did. No, PayPal. This is PayPal from Mike the Snake. That's what I said.
Oh, yeah. No, that was me.
Right.
Yeah.
That is definitely the better. Yeah, that's a really good one.
Oh my God!
I forgot about that one. That wasn't me. I got a PayPal from Mike the Snake. That wasn't me.
No, somebody else.
I only PayPal you. He's the best. He really is the best. He's a national treasure, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
Without him, think of how many less laughs we would have in life without him. I have to calculate at least 350 laughs.
You know, the problem is that they abused the guy so much. They did probably the worst loyalty test I've ever seen. And this poor guy's scared to go anywhere, man. Like, he needs to go to any channel that he wants and have some fun. But, dude, they grilled that guy pretty badly. So he's scarred for life. I mean,
he got in trouble for coming on here that time.
Yeah, I know. And
I didn't know. Poor guy.
So.
Well, and we used to have him on Tuesday night, almost every Tuesday when we first started that Tuesday night stream. He'd come on all the time.
It's hilarious, man. Mike's hilarious. He's a character.
Yeah, great guy too.
I met him in real life, man. The guy's freaking awesome, dude. So can't say. Look, he's hilarious. He's funny. He's not all there, but he's a genuinely good guy. He's not there to harm anyone. Doesn't mean he's just there to have a good time. That's it.
Just living life, man.
Bubba with a $2 chat says, "What happened to Mike's Porsche?" I think it went.
Well, he sold it. He got rid of it. Got himself a overpriced Submariner, poor guy, and got a Caterham. Caterham. It's like a kit car. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but it gone. I mean,
I think it was a lot of upkeep and problems with it. That was.
Yeah. The problem with the Porsche. Here's the thing with Mike. Like he oversells himself on something, right? And when people are telling him like, "Hey, Mike, this is good." Too good to be true. It's probably not the best thing to do. He didn't listen, so he got stuck with a car that he thought that was 100% original. Turned out it was 60% was 100% original. So
enough to be Swiss made.
Yeah,
kind of level, and then
made. I mean, basically, he
Milky Oil, was that a...
Milky Oil. He basically bought someone else's race project that dumped it and just couldn't keep up with it. So best thing for him was to get rid of it, and now he bought another disaster, in my opinion. So
what a mess.
Yeah.
Hey, JD. JD's a new. Wait a minute. We got 2 JDs in the chat. What's
Is that Gonzaru?
No, that's Gonzaru was here also.
Yeah.
Where'd he go?
See you later, Ari. Have a good night.
He's got to run. Be
Yeah,
well.
Ari.
Good
How's it
night,
doing,
Ari.
Ari?
Thanks for coming on. Oh, here's JD.
Hi, Ari.
Here. What's up with all the watch talk on the watch channel?
There
Very
he is,
confusing.
yeah.
I know. Yeah, JD was here. We have 2 JDs. We have the new
2 JDs.
Yeah, we got confused when he said I'm a new viewer. But welcome, JD. Welcome, new JD. Oh man.
Speaking of troll accounts, make sure you guys are hitting the upvote button.
Yeah, we love upvotes. Those are good. Oh, we got Pedro in the chat. Man, I'm missing a lot here. A lot of action. Yeah, my favorite though of all time, is I was swimming with these guys. That really, I never laughed so hard in my life. I don't know why that one makes me laugh so much. I just picture him with gay dolphins swimming around.
I was swimming with these guys, and then we all shot through the top of this giant water fountain, and we had the best time ever. I was describing my homoerotic dream, which is very common. Guys swimming around with dolphins, having fun. They all shoot out the top of some fucking water tower. It's the standard homoerotic straight guy's dream.
I've never heard of that.
Yep. And I've never had that dream, so.
And he emphasized straight guy's dream.
Yeah. Oh, JD, you are this. Yes, now you got to change your name to JD the Second, so we can distinguish you. Well, I could see by the avatar.
Yep.
Yeah,
Man,
why is Barney wearing chains with Trump in the background?
Is that what it is? I don't even know what it was.
Yeah, Kessler. Yeah, if you look at Kessler's.
Oh, Kessler's thing?
His new his new
I was looking
AI.
at Captain's book.
It's just Archibald.
Oh,
Well,
he wishes he looks that good.
Oh, he's got the book. It's official.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
It's a thick book, man. I'm waiting.
You got the needle in deep over here.
I'm waiting for the. I haven't read a page of it, Kessler, but to be honest,
Right back. 1 second.
I'm waiting for the Cliff Note version.
you got it with
Audiobook?
the nice binding, right?
I did.
Golden
Yeah,
edition.
and the card is in there too. I don't know where that went. Oh, here it is. It's in the middle of the book. Wallpaper store. Yep, silk bound the silk bound edition.
I see.
Oh, yeah, that book is pretty awesome, man. I like the way that they broke down all the different production. They actually gave you production numbers, man. Real production numbers, not estimates.
And that's what I'm going to get. Well, it depends. I mean, Perescope debunked the entire book, I think. But if you believe Perescope,
Perescope was saying not the entire book. There's a couple of factors.
A couple of facts in there, right?
He does that a lot.
But I think what he did though, isn't he credited with officially saying that the Rolex Submariner did beat, I guess, to market? I don't know if it's commercially the Blancpain 50 Fathoms to be the first dive watch in the market.
Yeah. I mean, when it came out in World's Fair, so with Rolex, they even had it prototyped from 1951, right? I mean, so it takes a few years to come out. So
right.
I think the whole Blancpain's claim of first diver, I think that one was kind of more of a big later claim that they kind of pushed, but Blancpain's was more military stuff for the French Navy, wasn't it? Whereas Rolex was no, we're releasing it to mass market, and before that they were prototyping, and they also had the turnograph. And if you look at the old turnographs, it literally looks just like their
I've seen those.
Their first generation Submariner, just a unidirectional bezel, right?
And I'm trying to recall, maybe you know this, Burb, in terms of the Sea Dweller, when they were creating that for saturation divers, I don't know if that was in collaboration with Comex, maybe, or some other diving, some other diving institution.
Well, didn't they had the Comex? They had the Comex Submariners.
They did.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But they came out with this watch for a specific purpose, for saturation divers. Like, it wasn't, they asked them to solve the problem, and Rolex solved the problem with the helium escape valve.
So real quick, $20 super chat from our man Toyota Mo. Just making sure this thing still works. Let's go.
Cheap assholes in the chat. Let's go. Super chat. Let's go. Come on.
We want to welcome in the wrist chick.
Hey, wrist chick.
Hey,
just a note, the wrist chick will be our guest Tuesday evening.
Hell yeah.
So join us on Tuesday Watch Hangout.
Hey.
Get to see her and talk to her. So come on by.
So
Very cool.
Mo, speaking of the production numbers, you're right. I use this as a resource for those numbers, right? To say, hey, how many 16610s are made? And it's like 600 and over 600,000, like 620, 30,000 16610s were made.
So the significance.
146,000.
So this book is the first authorized book that Rolex has ever allowed anyone to do. Because I've got, let's say, for example, hold on.
And while Mo's fishing around for the book, this Smurf, the numbers they put out here, they made 13,630 Smurfs. Okay. Now, at the time of publication of this book, and I look at the Cookie Monster, which is in here, reference 126619LB, they were at 11,464. So the Cookie Monster is going to vastly surpass the Smurf in terms of numbers of pieces by tens of thousands.
This is unauthorized. This is just, it's not, awesome pictures. But as of like Rolex allowing them to do this, no, it's not. It's not an authorized Rolex freaking book. Overpriced too. Fucking hell, man. This thing is freaking expensive, man. Anybody want to buy this? But yeah, this thing is
Mondani network.
I didn't realize how much it was because I think when I bought this, it was in euros, and it didn't look too bad at the time. And then I looked at my credit card. I'm like, fuck, it was that much.
Wait, how much is it? Maybe I'll buy this from you. How much?
But I forgot how much I paid for this thing. But I'll hook you up, KJ. Yeah.
I don't have that one.
Yeah, this thing, it's a nice book, good pictures, solid. Just a whole bunch of
Daytona, and I have the GMT Master from
this one's the Rolex Mania, so it's got a little bit of everything. So
yeah.
What what was the numbers on the? I'm trying to remember some of the surprising numbers when that first came out. It was the number of Hulks versus the no date subs, the 114060. Was
number of Hulks is really high, so I'll get
higher than what people thought.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
We have a super chat from Send Money Now.
Hell yeah.
$10 super chat. He says, hello, panel chat. I have upvoted. I have missed the trombone solo.
Hey. Not yet.
Send Money Now is a proud member of the Circular Drama Inc. network. So thank you, Send Money. We've also got this book over here.
He's still practicing.
That one I have. It's like felt, right?
Yeah. But the print sucks. I thought it was a little cheap on the print.
Yeah, I don't want that book either.
Yeah, I never actually went through this thing. If anybody wants to buy this, I'll come up. So
Burb, the book.
I waited a year for this.
According to the book, they made 228,710 Submariners.
The Hulks. Yeah.
LV. Yep.
And how many no date? The 114060, same generation.
114. Hold on. $153,437.
Mitch got
that's crazy.
Mitch, thanks for coming on.
Later, Mitch.
Appreciate it.
Hey, Mitch, guys.
Have a good one, Mitch. We'll see you Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah, that there was so many fewer no date subs made than Hulks.
Yeah, true. And there were so much fewer 5512 Submariners than the 5513s. 5512, there's only 17,338, and that was launched in 1959. And the 5513 launched in 1962, and I think they sold those simultaneously. But they made 151,449 5513s. So anyone who has a 5512 has a much rarer piece on their wrist than a 5513.
Why did they sell it? Wait, they sold them simultaneously, but different references.
Yeah, the 5513s were they were the cheaper version. I want to say.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were. They were. I'm not
They're
sure
a little
why.
bit more accessible.
What was the difference between them?
I don't remember if it
looking
was the
now.
movement.
Yeah, the caliber was different. Yeah, the 55.
Is that why one was cheaper? I'm just trying to figure out why one was.
Yeah.
cheaper.
The 5512s was the chronometer certified, and the 5513 wasn't.
That's the difference. Yep. Yep. That's right. Because the waterproofness is the same. 200 meters, 660 feet, both.
Yeah, Kessel, can we get a new avatar? This fake Archie is creeping me out.
It's not even authentic. There's no horns. I mean, what's going on?
Yeah, he's too skinny. He's got
Copy that. Copy
Sucking
that.
on a lollipop.
He's not sweaty.
Well, the sucking on the lollipop, yeah, I can see that. But everything
I thought
else.
he retired. Did he
It's a
retire
common
the other day
dream
in the
that-
video?
No, he was quitting. I don't think there's a. I think he was. Well, he said he was going to quit, and then the Simps said, "No, Arch, we really need you. We need you to stay. We need you to stay. Don't go anywhere, Arch." And
Kelso,
yeah.
did you tell him to stay?
We really need you, Paul.
Hey, Paul. I'll break it, Keslo's ball. Keslo, when are we going to do a deal, Keslo?
Very soon.
Yeah. Let's see.
Very
Let's see.
soon.
I'm waiting on you. We have a super chat from SE. Good to see SE in the chat.
Hey,
€5.
what's up,
He
SE?
says, "Good morning from Germany to an all-star panel. My AD tells me they're about to publish a book on the date just soon.
Ooh.
Hope the Daytona version is next." Oh, Mandani? They already did a Daytona, didn't they? Or is that just...
Mondani's on
No,
everything.
no, he's got to be talking about Nick Folks and an order. And
all right.
You know, the date just must. That's going to be an interesting book because I mean, the date just has so many different dials, so many different configurations throughout the year. That's going to be pretty interesting, man. That's going to be a really good book.
It's going to be a big book, too, right? That's
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of history there. Good to see SE joining us. Thank you very much for the chat.
See, Patek Chris is saying, folks is doing a series of books on the Rolex icons. Hell, freaking yeah, let's go.
Oh, nice. Oh, he did the Patek book we have, right?
Yeah. He also did the Patek book.
Yeah, it's a great book.
Yeah, that's a
book.
Beautiful book, too.
Did you read that cover to cover, Kessler?
I mean, I flipped through it.
Much better.
There's nice pictures in that book.
He also did
The car in the background. There's just smoke.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
Can you send me that? I love that. That's great.
and the where the watch is too. Look where the watch is.
wait. Oh shit! I'm
Love it.
gone.
I think that was a diabetes monitor.
Yeah, I
That's
thought that was a monitor. I thought it was a blood
okay, there
glucose.
you
He
go.
has his Caterham in the back. There's a shout out to Nick Folks. He also does a lot about cigars, Cuban cigars too. So yeah,
Oh man, maybe he could do.
he does all around shit, man. This guy's
Wow,
good
that's
stuff,
awesome.
Good stuff.
Very cool.
Great book.
What's the silver thing? Oh, that's a fan. All right, gotcha.
It's like one of those space heater things.
Oh, like a Fornado.
Yeah, this room, this fake man cave of mine has no heating, no AC. So
Oh.
AC is the window that's over here, and that's the heater. So yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I saw the Rolex clock. I thought that was a different clock, but then I realized it was like a fan or something.
This is the only book you need, boys, right here.
It's a great. I have that one. A great book. It's a big book.
Authorized.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah,
It's a
that is a
chunky.
great book, man.
Hey, what's going on out the window? Is there a golf course there? Are you by Doc Report's house?
Exactly.
Is there a gopher I see back there? Hello from the villages.
We're on the 9th hole.
Oh man. What is I'm still laughing at the Mike the Snake avatar. That thing is fucking great. He's the best. He's a national treasure. I'm telling you, he's a jewel. He's a jewel. Got MCM in the chat. Good to see MCM.
Genji, I have a picture. Yeah, Genji, I'll take any free gifts. My gift has started already. So yeah, if you want to send some free stuff, go for it.
Nice.
I met
got
Jewel
something
at a
for you.
concert. I met Jewel at a concert in San Francisco. We were smoking a bone, and then we got in the back of my car, and the rest is history.
Who? Jewel? Remember Jewel the singer?
Yes,
Sort
I
of.
do. I love Jewel the singer.
What song did she sing?
I don't know, but she was like the one that like yodeled a little bit, right?
Yeah. Was she singing "Who Will Save Your Soul"? Was that her? Was that someone else?
I can't remember.
Yeah, I think that was her.
I can't remember her. I can't remember her big hit.
I think that's right. That who will save your soul?
Save your soul.
Jewel.
That was Jewel.
Who's more annoying, her or Alanis Morissette? Like when you hear their song now,
Alanis Morissette, without question,
is worse.
Yeah, that's like scratching a,
So the worst yodeler is what's her name with the fucking fat
Shakira.
head.
Shakira.
Whoa.
Sorry about that.
Now I'm strangely excited, Cap.
The other Jewel song was nice. You were meant for me. That was
a
nice.
Male-dominated show.
Well, we're just talking about
There's
singing.
ladies watching. Gen G's out there.
They know. She knows.
She doesn't care. I know. I don't take anything serious on these shows, to be honest. I mean,
Yeah, it's all satire. Satire.
It's
all
satire.
It's all sapphire and satire.
It's scratch proof. There you go. Sapphire.
Sadie B.
Sapphire
Hawkins.
bezel.
What did she sing? Sadie B. Hawkins. I can't remember her.
Speaking of sapphire, that's Marcelo's theory, right? That
Can we get Sapphire to the stage? Sapphire. Sorry, Cap. I couldn't.
No, it's perfect segue. There you go again. Diamonds. Can
we get diamonds?
He keeps talking about sapphire bezel that Rolex is going to roll out like on the sub in 10 years or 20 years from now. That's their master plan.
I know the song Sadie B. Hawkins. She sang the whatchamacallit. Damn, I wish I was your lover. Remember that song? I love you till the day I die. That's a great song. You don't know that song? I'm gonna risk you getting demonetized to show you it.
Nope.
I know that
No
song.
idea.
Yeah. I remember that song.
You guys just don't want me to play it. You're like,
When
yeah,
was this-
I know it. I heard
when was it?
I know that song, but I'm not going to try to sing it. It's 2 octaves above my range.
Yeah, so what? Who's listening? Nobody cares. Can't be
That
any
was a
worse.
good song. That was a good song.
Sophie B. Hawkins? Sophie?
Look at these guys. Like, what?
Sophie B. You don't know that song?
Cardi B.
Hold on.
She looks like my neighbor.
Damn, you used to be my lover. Da, 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 da. It's like
You hear it or no?
Nope.
No,
Nope.
that was
Damn,
just
I was jamming out to myself. I was jamming out with my clam out. This song, you don't know this?
Let's
Ali,
play
I
it.
might have some homework for you. Edit this out later.
No one's played that song for her in 10 years. She's happy it's played.
Oh, she's great. Nobody knows that song? Come on, that's
I know
a great
that.
song.
I know that.
Bro,
Before
don't
my-
pretend you didn't rock out to that song.
No, I didn't listen to that. I was listening to this is early 90s, huh?
It's a little old.
So that was more like Boys to Men.
It was like late 90s,
Backstreet
late
Boys,
80s, early 90s.
NSYNC. She was like boy
It was early
band.
90s.
Like Red Hot Chili Peppers. And
Oh, I love the Chili Peppers. Way up.
Yeah, they were great. No, I liked all that too, but come on, you got to be well rounded. She was singing about a girl, even better.
Oh shit! Didn't know that.
Tesla's on his 10th gummy. That's why. Oh, he left now. Tesla's gone. Too many gummies.
She was singing about Mike the Snake.
Hey.
Yes, she was.
That was a pretty good impression. Hey!
Oh, there he is. He's still here.
Back.
I am
Who
here.
left? Who dropped off? 3 guys left. Ari.
And Mitch had to go too.
Right,
Yeah,
who
Mitch
was the other-
went.
Oh, GMT was the other one. All right. Yeah.
Yep.
What's on Mike's elbow? Kessel?
Glucose monitor.
Yeah.
Is that what it is?
It's glucose monitor.
Dude, still,
It's just-
I
it's just
remember
placed in the wrong place a little bit.
I remember when JJ and who was I think it was Barrett, they were doing the whole fucking the glucose monitor. Oh, it's not me. It's not. I was driving and I remember I had to pull over because I was laughing so hard. I couldn't drive anymore. I had to pull over and laugh. It was so freaking funny. It wasn't me. Mark. It's not me.
It's not me.
What a character.
The good old days.
That was funny as hell. I swear
That was
it's not me.
Freaking funny.
I don't even remember what I YouTubed it. It was just like beep sound or something. I did something so stupid. And we're like, Mike, you good? Oh yeah, I think this was it. And every once in a while it would go off, right?
Yeah.
Pretty sure. Okay, let me see if I can get it to go. Yeah,
That was it. That was it, dude.
And every once in a while it would just go off. And Mike, your glucose is low.
Okay.
Man.
I gotta take my medication.
Well, first he checked it. Remember, he goes, sometimes everyone else could hear it and I can't hear it. We're like, what do you mean? How could you not hear it? Everyone else could hear it. No. Poor Snake.
We dropped the link from Mike the Snake. We know
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
watching,
we know.
Mike. Come on, Mike. Don't worry. We got your back, man. Don't
Up
worry.
on, Mike.
Come on, Mikey.
That'd be great. He's not listening.
Yeah.
He probably he's banned from listening. Link is dropped. Kelso, what do you think? Could we get that in the negotiations that Mike the Snake is allowed to come back?
Yes, in the peace treaty. We can put that in the deal. We have to talk to the executive board.
Oh, here we go. Mike the Snake hooked up with the singer from the Cranberries. True story. Really? I don't remember.
You guys know that Mike discovered dynamic soaring on the same mountain that he discovered?
Really?
Yeah, so he discovered a mountain, and later on he discovered dynamic soaring.
On that mountain.
On that same mountain.
Did you know he's a
Checks out.
descendant of Caesar?
That I remember.
You related to O'Sheen?
Dr. Bob, he wasn't banned. He was given a loyalty test. He's only allowed on one channel.
I'll tell you, I like the Cranberries. They're what, a UK? I think they're a UK. They were banned with.
Yeah,
that,
I think that's right. Yeah.
That female singer who had a amazing voice.
The one with the shaved head.
Yeah, I think that's her.
And you invented a better radar gun.
Well, that's Sinead O'Connor too, right? Sinead O'Connor.
I just remember her being famous with for the shaved head.
I thought they were the same person, honestly.
No, not the same.
Is that you, Cap? What's that, Cap?
Is this Mike's intro song?
Well, demonetization.
Yeah. Here we go.
Giving Ali a lot of homework tonight. Actually, it's pretty easy now. They say they just tell you like when it is, and you could just mute it.
How did that sound on to you guys? Did it come through pretty clear?
Terrible.
No, it was overmodulated.
Yeah.
Let me
Very
look that
loud.
up.
Wait, JJ, say that again. If you're about to be demonetized, it gives you like a countdown.
No, once you are, it'll tell you like how to fix it. It'll say like,
and you can acknowledge like, oh yeah, that's
remove
not
music or whatever.
yeah, you can mute it or
Gotcha.
edit it out. It's much easier than it used to be when you just had to figure out what the fuck happened. Now it's like from 1 hour 28 minutes and 10 seconds to 1 hour 28 minutes and 45 seconds. You have a copyright, and you can mute it or whatever. Or if it's video, you could edit it.
Oh, I
out.
see.
Yeah, that's the story. That is the story. I'm looking at a new Seiko. Do you guys want to see a Seiko?
Yeah.
I've been, I was watching. Did anyone see the Watch Crunch video? I don't know if it's new. Was it Watch Crunch? I think that guy left Watch Crunch, right?
Yeah, so it's
he
not
did.
called Watch Crunch
It's called
anymore.
the Anachronist now.
The who?
I was going to cover that guy because I thought him leaving was a little grifty in my opinion, because he left Watch Crunch because the partners wanted to get monetized, but now he's selling a Discord server, or you can get on a Discord server. I mean, he does give you a free option, but he's also selling you a $10 option as the inner circle. So in one sentence, he says he's mad about getting monetized, or his original app getting monetized, but yet he's selling you another way for him to make money. So I thought it was I called it like a soft grift in a way.
Soft grifting.
Sometimes the
I mean,
might be the best grift.
I mean, the way that I saw it is that he couldn't work out a deal to get a piece of the pie originally, so he left Watch Crunch and started his own thing, which I don't blame him, But
Yeah.
once again,
Hey,
don't
capitalism.
get upset when they're trying to monetize something, and then next thing you know, you're selling something too. So
Stay tuned for the next franchise club. We'll be going over
no,
that.
he doesn't mean any harm to anyone, but I just thought that
I like his videos. I think he's
yeah,
cool.
he's cool. He's cool. I don't have a problem with him. I just thought that
He's cool, man.
I just didn't. I thought the comments would see what I saw. I think there was only 1 or 2 people saw it, but it was just like, "Good for you, Max. Good job." And I was like, "Wait, this guy's still selling you guys something? Does anybody not see this? Like, he said he's leaving because it's getting monetized, but now he's selling you another product. So, but whatever."
Yeah, I don't know how they were planning on monetizing it, but he's local to me. Like, he's in my local Red Bar group. He's a super nice guy.
Yeah,
he's a good dude.
Seems like a good dude. Yep.
Yeah.
Well, he had dropped a video yesterday. I was like, motherfucker, we're gonna buy 10 Seikos now.
Lord, you saw that one? I did too.
Yeah, I like the one with the gray dial GMT with the steel bezel. I don't know the model numbers, thank goodness, and I don't want to know. Don't tell me. And also his black. It's the watch that Burb. I think Burb, you have it. The GMT field watch.
The SSK 023.
Yeah, but he had the 025, which is the black one. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the all black case. The case, you have, I think, the black dial with the regular stainless steel case, right?
Yeah. So he has the PVD coated one.
Yeah, and I like the JDM white dial with the stainless steel case. I really like that, but they're expensive.
I haven't seen
for
that
what they
one.
are. They're expensive.
Do you have a picture of that to see? I'm going to pull up.
Yeah,
this one.
I can pull it up here. Just hang on just a sec.
Can you see it? I kind of like this one. Yep. DP called it subliminal grifting.
It is. Can I just also say that his new channel name is as bad as Creedor for like a brand name?
It's very hard to find.
Anachorist? How do you say it?
Antichrist.
Anachronist.
Before it was Watch Crunch, his channel was Hot Ones, but it was spelled like HAUT, like Hot Ones. Like, he always has a hard channel to find, like the name.
Like Watch Crunch?
Like, what do you mean?
Watch Crunch is pretty good. Yeah, Watch Crunch I thought was pretty good, but then when he's like, changing my
it's easy to find, but I mean I'm fine. I don't dislike it. I just don't like. What is it? What is the crunch?
Watch Crunch.
Yeah, like Nestle Crunch. All right, we got a super chat here from Dr. Bob's Nightmare, $2. He says, "Test, do super chats work?" They do work, Dr. Bob, but we're in a relaxed atmosphere here. If you want to send, you send. If you don't, you don't. We're not starving like a fatso from down under with the horns.
We're not doing subliminal grifting.
Yeah, if you want to send, we appreciate it. If you don't,
what happened to the ceasefire, man?
There is no ceasefire. Short fat fuck. Have you been watching the videos lately? But yeah, I do like this one. I'll ceasefire for you because I don't want to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, so I had.
Mikey says his won't work. That's weird.
I have the white dial. So here's the white dial for you.
Oh, there we go. Oh, so it's not the. I thought it was the black case, like the.
No, it's not the black case. It's a stainless steel.
And so LV sent one in the WhatsApp group. By the way, guys, if you want to be in the this is how you do it, soft grift. If you guys want to be in the WhatsApp group, join the channel, $5 a month, or if you want to do more, that's great too. But any level will get you in the WhatsApp group. All you got to do is join up, become a paid member, shoot a message over to the Watch Hangout on Instagram, or email watchhangout@gmail.com, and we'll get you in the group. We have over 100 members showing wrist shots and watch jokes and all that good stuff. Become a member today. Send money now. Welcome.
Hey, boys. Good evening.
How are you?
Hey, Kelso, how's the manhunt?
Uncle Curly.
Hey, JJ, just so you know, if you go into YouTube Studios,
right,
join the YouTube Music Library, and then what happens is you'll never get your stream taken down unless you play a full song that's Sony. What is it? SMI, Sony Music Industries.
Right.
That's the only company that'll interrupt your stream. All the other things, they'll be demonetized afterwards, and then they give you a button. You just hit a button and you choose something from that library, and it'll replace the copyrighted song with that. It's like, it takes 2 seconds.
Curly, I'm surprised you're still standing after that tan beating you took. My goodness, he really pounded you.
Wow, you're another delusional fantasist.
wasn't looking good for you, pal.
Is that what you think? I mean, I guess so. If you want to say that he was, what did he have, like 45 echo chamber simps?
Any rebuttal?
It's fake news. It's fake news. I don't respond to fake news media, man. He's got Curly derangement syndrome, my friend. We don't respond. What are we responding to?
Real quick, how do I do the other thing? I know Kessel's trying to get some sound bites to make Archie's show a little more interesting, but I don't want to give him any material.
We did 2 shows. He's paying like what, $1,000 a week for his full simp army to do shows every single day. Come on, Kessel, you're smarter than that. You join YouTube Music Library. Go into the studios, and you find YouTube Music Library. It's free. You join it, and then anytime you get any kind of music hit, it'll send you an email.
Oh, shit.
And it'll give you an option. All you do is just pick something in the library that matches the amount of minutes or over the minutes of the song that you played. You just hit it, it replaces it, and it remonetizes your stream.
All right, all good. I'll see. Maybe Ali can figure that out for me, or I'll take a look. Oh, look at this. We got Collect Invest. He's going to tell us about the tornadoes. Tell us.
Nathan!
I'm actually looking at watches to buy on eBay.
Best watch for a tornado, right?
How are they going to survive the tornado?
Tornado chaser.
G-Shock.
I was going to get me the Seiko.
Which one?
I think it's the, let me see which one.
All right, hold that thought 1 second. I got a super chat here from your friend Mikey, $5 super chat. Thank you, Mikey. He says, super chat on mobile won't work. Anyone know if Tudor will refinish or brush a watch during service? I'm reading they won't do it. They won't. Why not?
I would think they would, unless you specified not to.
They don't do it like roll. I've never sent a watch into Tudor, so I don't know. I usually just flick them off by the time.
I can imagine
don't you have to pay extra for that? Don't you have to state that you want it to be done?
I really don't know.
Like, I think with Rolex, they ask you and you have to pay an additional fee.
Oh, for the
for the polish.
Yeah, but they won't do it at all on a Tudor, not even for money.
They should.
That'd be weird. It seems like something that they'd be leaving money on the table if you're, sending it away.
I mean, their whole idea is like when you get the watch service, they want to return it to you like if it were new again. So I would imagine that they would refinish it if you asked them to, right?
Maybe they're just saying it's not included in the full service. Maybe they're just saying you have to a la carte that. Perhaps, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
He said he's reading them. I would call up and speak to someone.
There it is.
Yeah, what is going on with this? Did you see this by the Brooklyn Bridge? The Mexican Navy ship hit the bridge and fucked a bunch of people.
It was like a training.
I was looking at.
Shit. It's like the Mexican Army or the Mexican Navy was doing some kind of training mission.
Right.
And yeah, they hit the Brooklyn Bridge.
Right. I heard a lot of people got hurt.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, okay. So you're looking at a recraft. Yeah, the only problem with the recraft is that's one of the watches that it's the only Seiko that I know of that they still use the 7S26 movement, meaning you can't hand wind it or hack it. Hacking's probably not all that important, but hand winding could be if you don't wear it constantly.
Oh, here we go. Here, I'll share this page. Here's straight from the source what Tudor does.
Oh, we got P Cars redoing his membership. Thank you, P Cars. Appreciate it. Said, damn, what happened to my membership? Sometimes it happens, man. Sometimes it happens. What do you got here, Mo? This is coming up.
Yeah, so that's from Tudor. So it says, during a Tudor service, the movement of your watch is completely overhauled to ensure that its performance complies with its original specification. You can also opt to have the case and bracelet cleaned and refinished to restore their luster. So yeah, they are gonna refinish it for you. So yeah, they would polish it. So yeah, I whatever you got it, Mikey, where they said they're not gonna do it, it's clearly from Tudor right here, saying that they will do it. So yeah.
Yeah, if you opt for them to do it.
You have to opt. Yeah, it's like what Kessler was saying, that it might be like a la carte thing. So yeah. But I don't think it's included in the service price. So
yeah, it's probably extra.
Yeah, they're gonna charge a little extra because somebody was saying that like the refinishing portion, it takes a lot longer than actually. It's like one of the longest processes, and when you get your watch serviced, is cleaning it up, refinishing it.
Crazy.
Really cool.
You guys want to see the watches this guy has, and let's play a game. How many of his Seikos am I going to buy this week?
Oh Lord.
Or do we not want to? Do we not want to play that game? I think this is one I want to get. What do you think? Is this a yay or a nay?
I mean, I like the watch. I mean, I'm not a big. I would say I'm not a big black PVD guy, but I just got a black PVD Seiko, so yeah, I'm a liar.
I'm usually not either, but for some reason I like this one.
Yeah, it's just like that chrono that I just got from Seiko. It's black PVD. It's really nice. They really did a good job with the black case.
Now this is another one I want. What do we think? We like this one? Can you see it at all or no?
Yeah, the only problem I've got with that one is they charge you a hell of a lot for a movement that really isn't that much better than the 4R34.
I like this. Talk me out of it, Robert.
Well, I'm just saying the movement for the price, you're paying a lot for a movement that, I mean, it's the 6R34, which has better as far as it'll last you more hours on a full wind, but the power reserve is better. But other than that, it's no more accurate. It's a Caller GMT. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
All right, that one's out. What about this one? The Willard SPB 237.
Yeah, Willards are cool. Okay. It's very similar to the Turtle that I have, although they're more expensive because it's got the Willard name attached to it. But yeah, it's a nice watch. Really is. I love my Turtle. It's fantastic.
Are you doing retail therapy still, JJ?
Yeah.
You need you know what you do? Get yourself a Tiffany gondola. You can review it live on your channel.
Hey, you already have a Tiffany watch.
A bunch of watches like the Seiko 5 Field GMT.
Which one? Seiko will be gone before the UPS truck leaves the street. Yes.
But the only thing I don't like about the PVD coated watches is that the finish will come off on them.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not getting any of these.
So here's the thing, Burb. JJ won't have it long enough for that to happen. It's going to end up on JJSW within 3 to 6 months. So
well, lucky if the pack. By the way, I sold one of my a very good watch today. It's gone.
The Tiffany blue one?
I'm not ready to reveal yet.
So I've only owned one Seiko, and that's the one that JJ sold me. That was the Street Fighter one, which I still wear. But I'm having problems trying to find a strap for it. So the strap, it's like this white sailcloth material, and it over time it's gotten dirty. I tried to clean it myself, and it just ruined the strap.
Did you get the Ryu? Was it the Ryu?
Yeah.
Character.
I was trying to get an OEM Ryu, but it's impossible to find one of those things. I tried. People told me to contact Seiko directly, and I went to their website and I typed in the model number, and it said not available.
So you're wanting sailcloth?
I want to try to get the OEM one if possible, because the inside part has some like writing on it, which I thought was kind of cool. But I might have to settle for something similar.
It was like a gi. It was like a karate gi material.
Yeah. Any recommendations, Burb, for a one?
I would say get So it wouldn't be OEM, but the Artem straps, their new Hydroflex is freaking awesome, and they do it in white.
Which is,
hey, I'm not talking. Hey, just because that guy. Hey.
Their straps are so good, but I will never buy one.
I can't do it, man. I can't do it. I need another option.
Bro,
Burb patrolling, Burb. You got to be.
It is legit. Hey. It is legit one of like the most comfortable. It even does like the Omega style.
Burb,
he convinced
take your shirt
me.
off, Burb.
He convinced
Take
me,
your
Mo.
shirt
He was so convincing. I had to get one. But it's like an Omega style clasp. It looks and feels like sailcloth, but it's rubber.
So, Mo, we were just asking, how does this work on people?
Look, and obviously it worked on, the testing worked where he was doing
the pull-ups,
weird,
wasn't it, Burb? It was the pull-ups.
Homoerotic tests,
and we all have that. We all have this dream.
The best thing is the strap will be 3 times what the watch is worth. But
it was like Tudor. It reminded me of Tudor. Like sometimes you're like, yeah, and then like they do something and you're like, Lady Gaga, like what the F? It's like, I like your brand. I want to like support you, but then it's just like, but bro, like.
So you're saying I should treat Artem like how Tudor treated Lady Gaga? Like I should think of it that way with Artem and Snitchy B?
Yeah, what's his name? I don't even know the guy's name.
Brenny.
I know who you're talking about. Like, you're like, I can't do it.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
He's a known snitch, so.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying they actually this one might end up being like my summer strap. Like the loopless. It's well made. It's super well made.
Who makes that strap, Burb?
It's Artem straps. So Artem was known for sailcloth. Okay.
Artem.
It's not good.
I know the straps. They're really good. I'll never wear one. Sorry.
It's rubber. Has a.
Why don't you get? You know what, Burb? You could also get there's another brand out there called.
These things are expensive, Burb.
Adawak. You ever hear of Adawak?
That's like an alien. That's like an alien.
Yeah.
Watch,
it's like on a beach.
We're trying to locate the beach because apparently there's just one beach we can just pick them up. They're just there.
I think it'd pair well with that strap. What do you think, Mo? Like an Adawak?
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Meal deal. Nobody would know what it is. It might be the ugliest combination ever, but
Burb, these straps are $250. Wow,
they're that good, dude. It's better. It's better quality. Like it's better than Rubber B. Like better than Rubber B. Better than Everest. It's more comfortable. It's more comfortable than my Omega, like OEM rubber. It's like they do a really good job on this rubber. They might not do a good job picking brand ambassadors, but
damn. Curly, what should I do? Do I go against everything that I'm about and going against Snitchy B and getting an Artem strap?
Share screen.
Fuck.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Hold on, Curly. You gotta mute the music.
Hey, put this in slow motion.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's Artem strap. See, Artem.
What the?
That's their ambassador. That's why Burb got it.
Holy shit,
dude! I haven't seen this, but I'm about to buy. I'm about to buy another one.
You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen.
Oh, my friend!
I've only seen like the clips that
he's the ambassador. Look, Artem. He's the ambassador of Artem Hydroflex or Hydro Straps or whatever.
Yeah, Hydroflex. They're loopless Hydroflex.
They look nice. They come with the deployment and everything, huh?
You got to buy the deployant, so it's separate so you can get it with the deployant, or you can get it if you had like an Omega deployant, like you could get it to just
attach to collab with old Brenny.
Man,
Mo, what did you wash the strap with that ruined it?
Well, it wasn't really what I washed it with. It was the method of me drying it. So I freaking forgot. I threw it in the dryer. I bought this little special bag we could just throw in like small items so it doesn't get tossed around too much. But I didn't turn down the heat. So hold on. I'll show you what happened. Hold on. No, not the bag. I'll show you what happened. Give me a second.
Say, did you dry it on one of Captain's solar power devices and you left it on too long? Melted it?
Oh, congrats on the new watch, by the way, Cap.
You mean this guy?
There it is. There it is.
Got him.
I was dying when you were like, I'm gonna
Right,
like burn the tritium on this Rolex. I'm just gonna.
Well, I had heard. Look, I don't know. Reddit has a
I
lot.
don't know.
Reddit has a lot of things, but let me ask you this, because then someone in the chat said, no. You don't put like UV light on it. You actually put it in the dark. So now I have, two completely different ideas, right? Which creates creamy lume, and where's GMT when you need them? But
well, according to Periscope, it's
that's what I'm going to go with, right?
He's
apparently spot on. He's never.
They
wrong.
are like back alley watch repairers that like open up the dials and just use paint to really get
that's
even creaminess. The
short of that, we want to go a little more natural.
I would worry if it would burn. If you ever see like watches that maybe like sit on a windowsill, like it'll like kind of burn on the dial, like there'll be a shaded spot where the hands would be.
Right.
I don't know. I'd worry about that. And then
I'm not
actually
gonna
some of the old tritium ones, like you'll start get the tritium that'll start flaking. So like the tritium like in the hands will like flake off. So I don't know. I'd be worried about that. That as well.
Yeah, I heard about those flake offs. They're pretty pretty nasty.
I'm leaving it alone.
Good idea.
Oh man.
I could always swap it out and get a dial from John Buckley.
There you go.
At Vucom. Shout out to Vucom. That guy's got dials coming out of his everywhere. Dials everywhere.
Hopefully you can find me an Onyx dial.
Share screen.
I'm sure he could. If anybody could.
There is nothing here.
What are we doing, Mo? What is that?
So this is how I damaged this strap. So this is what is cool about the Seiko strap. It's got like some of the writing over here and all that stuff. So what happened is that the white obviously got dirty. So I tried to clean it up. It came out really nice, right? Yeah. Nice and clean. But then what happened is I didn't turn down the heat in my dryer. So you see this part came off completely. So that part is destroyed. So that's the part where it wraps around.
The keeper?
Okay.
Yeah, the keeper. So it damaged the keeper. So yeah.
But you could probably get that stitched if you bring it to a tailor.
Yeah.
So the inside material is like completely like messed up in a way. I don't know if you guys can see that.
I'm just thinking maybe they could restore it. Probably like $20. They'll stitch it.
Oh yeah, I'll give it a shot because this strap is still actually pretty damn good.
Yeah, you put a little. Really nice. I would also take a little, if you have a little leather conditioner, and just rub it on the inside. It'll soften that right up.
So it's not a matter of it softening up. It's just a matter of it just kind of it's. I don't know. It doesn't seem like it was stitched. I think it was like kind of some adhesive that they.
Well, yeah, that you'd have to glue and fold and then like sandwich it somehow. But then I think you'd have to either stitch it or glue it back around.
Go to a place that repairs like shoes,
completely like destroyed. I don't know.
Yeah, shoe repair guy would definitely be able to fix that.
Shoemaker.
And in the meantime, you can get like silicone keepers and stuff to put on there just as a temporary fix. So you can go to Amazon and get a silicone.
I'll be honest, I really don't even need this keeper. I just need one. Well, actually, I need this one, not this one.
Yeah,
right.
That's the one keeper that I really.
I mean, if you wanted to put it back on and wear it in the meantime, you could just get a silicone keeper, a white one that would match, and just stick it on there for the interim until you get the other one fixed.
So I actually, because JJ, when he sent me that watch, that's pretty.
Hold on,
that's the Artem one.
Yeah, so let me show you. How do I turn this up? All right, so I don't know if you'll be able to see it real well. So the cool thing about this HydroFlex, so a normal sailcloth strap, right? You have the weave on the top. Curly's just cracking up. And then you have like the padding on the inside, right? So you have like the bolstering, and then on the back side would be like leather. Okay,
right.
So that kind of
can you move it a little to the left? There you go.
Is that good? So they ended up with these HydroFlex because it's rubber. It's like the molding on it. When you look at it, it literally looks just like sailcloth. But it's 100% rubber, so there's no padding on the inside, and then they are actually stitching through it, like full on stitch. So you get like the look of exactly like a sailcloth, but you don't have like the susceptibility.
So when I pulled up Artem's website, he has a picture of a Rolex with the exact white strap that I would actually buy for that would work for this. Like it's literally looks exactly like this one.
You have it here? Oh no, never mind.
But damn, Cap, you got some sun.
$250 though, man. That thing is
send money now. We're gonna have
But
to
that's,
raise
I mean,
it.
but that's how much you spend for, you know, I mean, my
Can't afford
Everest
some
strap
channels
was
in
similar,
Charlotte.
right? Like,
So I
when you're
was
talking-
buying for my moons watches. I was buying from Strapco.
Yeah. Strapco makes a cheaper.
Yeah,
a cheaper
actually
one.
really good straps, and then usually they always have like a sale if you buy like 3 of them or something. Oh, but actually, when I was pulling out that strap, I want to give a shout out to Omega with their new fucking straps that they have for their moon watches. Can I say, boys, this thing is freaking comfortable as hell.
Let's see that one.
So this is the new strap for
nice.
the moons watches.
It's Velcro, right?
Yeah, it's a Velcro.
Or sorry, hook and loop. I think Velcro's proprietary, isn't it?
So yeah. But yeah, the way that they made this new strap, it is freaking comfortable. It is nice. It's lightweight and yeah, and cheap. I think it's only $50 or something, $60. And it's got the cool. On the inside part, it's got the moons
nice.
watch design. So yeah,
I like that one. I didn't see that new one. That's a new one.
Yeah, this one I got. I promised myself this was going to be the last moon watch I'm ever going to buy. So this is the last one I've ever looked at. I bought this about 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago.
Nice.
So yeah, this one's really nice.
And
Yeah, I got the orange one.
I was going to say, what do you think of the new? Oh yeah, what do you think of the new? What is it? Ostrich ones. Have you seen the ostrich straps for the moons watches?
I have not.
No, I haven't. You haven't?
I told you, like I said, Robert, this was like my last time I was going to ever look at a moon watch, so I've kind of quit going to the website.
Yeah.
But I am kind of curious now.
So it can be the last moon swatch, and then you can just buy straps.
I heard these straps are good too.
yeah.
The one that Mikey's talking about, the FKM rubber from Uncle Straps. FKM is good. That's what you want. When
Yeah.
You get a
Oh
rubber
yeah.
strap.
Burbs, does that strap come with the quick?
I haven't seen them by the way.
With the quick spring bars.
Yep, has the quick release spring
So
bars.
it's all built in, but you have to buy the deployant separate.
Yep.
For the Artem one.
Yeah. And it's a super good quality deployant. Like it doesn't, like when you get like the cheap like Chinese ones.
Are they? Those are made in Australia, aren't they?
Yeah, I think it's an Australian company. I don't know if they're made in Australia, but their Artem is their sailcloth stuff.
I thought they were made in Ukraine. No.
But like cheap crappy deployant ones that you'll get like out of China. Sometimes like if you like just depress like one side, like it'll come open.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, and you really want like high quality ones where you actually have to like positively.
Well, why do you
push.
get that face every time he puts the strap up to the camera?
Do I need to take my shirt off to do this? Is that what I need?
No,
to do?
I was looking at the
or do pull-ups,
some V-ups first, and then
so as I said,
You got to dress in all black. As well.
It's been a while since I went to this watch website, and I see they have a moon phase pink watch. It looks freaking horrible. It looks absolutely horrible.
Yeah, it's not.
But Robert, you said they had the ostrich straps. I don't
This
see
is
that
the
anywhere.
ostrich one.
Ostrich. Okay.
Yeah, do they not have them on the website?
No.
Ostrich Neptune. That's the only one I see.
Did they sell it as part of a watch, or is it like you can buy the strap separately?
Yeah, I think they sell it as part of the watch.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So
It's
it's the same moon swatches, but with and it's not real ostrich. I believe it's leather made to look like ostrich.
Are those
Bioceramic
moon
ostrich.
swatches still hard to get, or
No.
has the trend died down now?
You know,
are the Neptune ones?
So you can buy. They have 4 of them available online. The Mars, Moon, the Sun, and the Earth. But if you go to the store, and like I said, I haven't been there in a while, but when I was still going there, they would still have them available. I mean, they would still sell out every day, but they were coming in every single day. So you just got to get there early enough, and you'll get the one that you want. And if you go there enough times, if you go there and you tell the guy, hey, can you save me this one? He'll save one for you usually and come by the next day. So they're pretty cool over there.
We got a $5 super chat from Julius Caesar. Thank you, Julius Caesar. He says, OEM straps with adjustable clasps are $500 plus. So Artem Hydroflex strap with loopless clasp is a better deal.
Like I said, they're loopless clasp. It is, I don't have it with me, but I have an Omega, like an Omega OEM clasp. It's like theirs is just as good. Like it's not. That's why I'm like, yeah, you're gonna spend more on an OEM, and it's same level.
I think it's worth it. I think the strap is a great strap. My issue is the name. I just don't want to wear an Artem strap. That's what's
It doesn't say like Artem on the clasp at least though. So it's like the branding's a little.
It's right on your wrist.
So there's your ostrich
on the
strap,
inside.
buddy.
Oh,
You should get yourself, if you want retail therapy, JJ, get yourself the Seiko Bruce Lee watch. You'll like it.
Oh yeah, I know that watch. I've looked at that before. I actually, I'm not buying. I'm not buying another watch until I get.
Oh,
a
you're
date.
buying something. Come on. I mean, you've been having it home
I've been
for 2
buying
weeks.
rifles, man. I've been buying rifles, but I can't really talk about that. That's my new
hobby?
jam. Yeah. I've been building rifles, baby. It's so much fun. I never really knew how much fun it could be, but yeah, it's cool. We got a $5 super chat from Piguet. Oh, it's definitely expensive,
dude.
So send those super chats now. Piguet is $5. The most I've spent on a strap was $500 for a blue. Is this Teju?
I guess.
Lizard strap from Dangerous 9, Germany. Took a month to make. Damn, that's a lot of doll hairs, man. $500. I never spent more than like I think $350 was the highest I ever spent on a strap.
I just want to know what a Tiju, what is it? Tijuana lizard? What?
I don't know. Let's see.
Tiju
See if I can find this. What is this? Tiju. Is that like Timu? Tiju lizard. Oh, came right up.
Dude, it's like a Gila monster.
It's from South America. It's a large terrestrial lizard known for their striking appearance and intelligence. Apparently, people make boots out of them.
I was going to say they can't be that intelligent if they're making watch straps.
Yeah, gotcha.
Well, that's why they're so expensive and they take so long to make. Because you got to catch them first, and they're crafty little buggers.
Crafty,
dude. Lone Star would love some Teju lizard skin boots.
Yeah, for sure.
Full hide.
You could probably source some of that from Bubba.
Yeah, Bubba has a few of these.
Yeah, I think
a couple of heads.
those.
that's the watch strap right there.
Don't show them that. I'll need to get it. The actual lizard.
Looks like a lizard.
I don't know if I like that pattern, man. Oh.
It's a lot going on there. What do you got here? I want a Peli 39. I had one. I sold it. Don't get it. You got the better one. The Black Bay 58 is better. Sorry, it just is. And a G-Shock GW 5000. Oh, I have that as well. I have a brand new one, actually. Great watch. JJSW is open for business, boys. What do we think? Actually,
I think between the two, I think the Black Bay 58 is a little bit more. It's more versatile.
Yeah, you have both too, right?
Yeah, I still have both. The Pelagos, it's just more of a tool watch. Like it's just, I don't know.
I just didn't feel like I didn't feel like the bracelet was as comfortable as the Black Bay 58's. I don't know. Titanium bracelets just annoy me.
I don't know what it is yet. That's like one of those, those like watch thoughts that you have that like keep you up at night.
Why is it uncomfortable?
Yes.
Is it gritty? Is it gritty on your wrist?
It's titanium, and I don't know what it is. If it's the,
it feels like it doesn't roll as smooth as silk. It's just more rigid. It's bead blasted also, so it doesn't like. It's not that silky smooth feel. It's just annoying. There's something annoying about it. I hate titanium braid. The only one I've ever had that doesn't bother me that I really enjoy, and I still wouldn't say I enjoy it more than a steel bracelet, is the Citizen, that salmon dial one that I got.
Okay.
What is it called? Robert, you know the one I'm talking about, right?
Soyosa or the Zinshin?
Is one of those. I can't remember. I think it's the Soyosa because it came out before. It came out in a couple different colors. I got like a rare color. It was hard to get that salmon color. I had to order it from like Europe. Meanwhile, I got a smoking deal on it too. But that was like the only place you could get it was like in Europe. But it's the only one that, and the clasp is not that great on it. Obviously, it's a couple $100 watch. But
and is it grade 2 or grade 5 titanium?
I don't remember. I'd have to look it up. But I've had What did I have? I had the Seamaster No Time to Die titanium bracelet, with the worst bracelet I ever felt in my life.
That one was a mesh, right?
Yeah, it sucked. It didn't bend at all. It was so rigid.
And that one at the clasp, like it's pretty thick. Like I feel like there's a lot going on on the underside on that one.
The Pelagos was nowhere near as uncomfortable as that, but still uncomfortable nonetheless. Blackberry 58, in my opinion, is a way better watch.
So on when I had the Pelagos, I ended up wearing it on the strap, the rubber strap, more than the titanium
Yeah,
bracelet.
I remember you liked it a lot on the rubber strap.
Yeah, I didn't like the way that the titanium felt. It just didn't feel right. I thought the rubber strap was, and for me personally, I generally like to wear the rubber more than like a bracelet. So
here's one of my theories, right? And I'm still working this out. Okay, so don't make fun of me, Cap. Titanium, it doesn't conduct heat the same way that steel does, right? So like in the wintertime, like when you go and you like pick up like a steel watch, it's really cold at first, but then I feel like it like warms up and like matches your skin,
right?
And then it feels like it's like part of your skin. A titanium watch, like you put it on, it's almost like, oh, this doesn't quite feel as cold as like my steel watch in the morning, but then like in the middle of the day, it doesn't feel like it's like.
It doesn't warm up either.
It doesn't
I
change.
don't know.
Change.
So I'm wondering if it's like, oh, is it because like it doesn't feel like it's like a part of you, you know? So I don't know.
So can I say that the new Yachtmaster with that titanium is freaking nice. It is really nice.
But that one's not a grade 2, so that one's a titanium alloy, so it should have different properties than the Pelagos, right?
I don't. Yeah, I wouldn't know the differences between the. But just when I had that one, I was like, damn, this thing is freaking nice.
Yeah.
And like I wouldn't like it. Like that was probably the only titanium watch I would consider purchasing if I could never get it at the AD. But the way that watch looked and felt, I was like, dude, this thing's a knockout. Very nice watch.
And I'm sure Rolex will have. I mean, Rolex just has better finishing, so it's like I'm sure the links would, you know what I mean, like the hinges on it and everything would be like super smooth.
I thought they would roll out a couple more watches this year with titanium, but they didn't. They still have only the Yachtmaster and that chunky Sea Dweller, I think, right?
The Deep Sea is still
the Deep Sea, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought they would at least introduce maybe a Submariner in the titanium or something else.
I've been saying that for the last 2 years that their watches and wonders that they were going to do a titanium sub, and they never do.
Yeah, it would be a good way to go. And if they want to make a few extra bucks, they sell that titanium at a premium on the Yachtmaster. So
yep.
Yeah.
So I do have the Shenzhen. That's the one.
Shenzhen, okay.
Zenshin, whatever it's called.
Zenshin, right.
I'm looking at it now. It doesn't say.
It should probably just say either titanium or super titanium, which
is a super titanium, exactly.
Yeah, which is, I believe it's a hardened grade 2. I think. I believe that's correct. So Citizen has a proprietary hardening process that they use on their titanium.
So does Mr. GMT, doesn't he?
Yes,
Proprietary hardening process.
Yes.
Didn't they come out
just quietly? That was meant to be personal.
Oh shit! I didn't even know you were here.
Yeah, he's here.
How come Marcelo pops in every hour and says hi? Hi, we see you. Hi.
Check in.
And now Marcelo's calling you. What's the deal?
You get time for your medication?
Yeah.
Oh, my glucose monitor going off. I'm trying to find the new. What was the new? Remember I pulled it up the other day. The new Citizen.
Oh yeah. You talking about the one with the small seconds?
That's the one I have already. But then they had new ones that were like the dial is different now, right? Remember
Marcelo, I mentioned you. Fuck. Marcelo says hi. Fuck. Leave me alone.
Happy birthday, Marcelo.
I just want to say hi, guys.
Hi.
GMT.
We love you, GMT.
Mm-hmm.
What?
You know how I feel.
Yeah, well.
What up, GMT?
What's going on, Kelly?
Hey, GMT, you know the night after we showed that guy with 16 million subs go to your shop in Darwin?
Yeah.
He did a video saying goodbye. He's done with YouTube. I swear to God, bro.
Oh, man.
What timing?
Yeah, I heard that too. My son told me.
Did you get any business out of that GMT? I would imagine, like, if anybody's visiting that area, they would stop
I
by
don't
your shop,
know.
right?
Maybe.
His
I don't
last
know.
video, he's
I would
telling you.
capitalize on it. Be like, oh, if this, this guy has 16 million subs and he ate at my shop, loved it, blah blah blah. Fucking,
Actually, no. What he should have done was he should have kidnapped the guy, and he would have had 20 million people like demanding his release.
And then I would have ended up a lawyer. I would have had to call you.
Then we'd find you the best lawyer in Darwin that we could possibly find that represents kangaroos and koalas and anyone else who pays the money.
Hey, JJ, I got a screenshot
Spend money now.
Of an unboxing that happened tonight.
Oh, yeah?
You want to give it a shout out or no?
Yeah, I'll take a look. I'm about to wrap it in few, so we can end off with this. This should be fun.
Congrats to, well, I'm going to say one of the most interesting men in the fishbowl. We have a new guy, but there you go.
Oh, Sean, what did you get?
Salmon colored
Patek
Philippe.
Is that a gondola?
Yeah.
Already had that
Nice.
already.
He's actually got a gondola on his, I think it's a gondola. He's got another Patek on his wrist with the blue strap, but that's what he unboxed tonight. Beautiful watch, man.
Nice. He unboxed that on Archie's, right? Because that's where all the watch talk
No.
is.
What?
no, he did not.
That was great. I was like, no, absolutely.
Beautiful watch, by the way.
Yeah, great watch.
Yeah,
Great
I like
watch
those,
for
I
a
like
great
those
guy.
Art Deco style cases myself.
Yeah, that's really nice. I wish I could have the style to pull that off, but that's just.
You do it.
Well, you're in luck, JJ, because what if I can tell you that you don't have to spend that much money to get a watch that looks just as good? May I introduce you to Sonar watches? Now, listen, you can wear this watch to a funeral or even a wedding. It doesn't matter, okay? And it's only $500. Now, what a deal.
That sounds like a good deal.
It's good for weddings and funerals.
Exactly.
Double duty.
We laughed. We
It looks
cried.
exactly like a reverso gondola. Same thing. Now, is it made in China? Yeah. Doesn't matter because your iPhone's made in China too, so it's all good.
Oh, I like this. I like this angle.
It's called planned obsolescence, Mo.
I don't know what you're talking about, Cap. I'm just here to spook Sonar watches, okay? That's it.
Dude, what happened to the horse races, the pogo stick races? Are they gone?
I got the new computer and I don't know how to load it on here. So one day Ali said he's gonna do like a backlog of all the races and get on. The prizes are gonna get worse though because it's hardly any super chats. So I mean, how many prizes could we give away? But I got a hat here for Bourbon Hard.
It's hard, JJ.
I got to
It's
mail
hard.
out. Burb, I had the hat. My dilemma is the box to ship it got to be big, so the shipping is a little expensive. So in my that's not the problem, but in my sick head, I'm like, well, if I'm paying this much for shipping, I have to send him another gift inside the box to make it worth the shipping instead of just sending a hat. So I'm trying to find something to add to. I might be sending you a flashlight. Do you like flashlights?
Yeah, it's a problem.
You didn't sound too enthusiastic.
No, it's like one of those things where it's like, dude, like.
Seems like he has a flashlight
Yeah, no,
problem.
I went down the flashlight rabbit hole. I think flashlights was probably after knives.
Oh,
after guns, after knives, before watches. I was like,
what's this? Oh, here we are. Sonar watches. We do
shoot.
premium rectangular watches. What more
look
do you
at
need?
this.
Look at this. It
No,
looks
if
exactly.
I type in promo code Ocean, do I get a discount?
Yeah, absolutely. I like the green one.
Grace O'Malley approves of the emerald green. Yes.
This one, it fits under the cuff. Look at that. Under the cuff.
Wait, go back up for a second. I want to see how much are these?
Oh, there. Look, are they $580? Now this is a fun watch. 11-year battery life, self-winding. I mean,
This looks
what
like a
more
watch
do
you
you
see
want?
in the Macy's rack, like in the middle of the rack.
Yeah, probably. But but listen, my description, links in the bottom below. Click on that, boys. And yeah, this is a great affordable watch.
In 3 months, JJ, you're gonna see him in the claw machines at arcades near you, man.
Shout out to our sponsors, Sonar Boner Watches.
Oh man, this is rough. Most likely,
Dude, imagine going.
Did you say Sonar Boner? That sounds interesting.
So imagine going from fucking talking about Rolexes and Omegas to actually spruiking this shit to your fucking subscribers, man, and having no shame about it. It's absolutely insane, dude. I mean, some people just,
This is a strong candidate for ugliest watch of the year award.
What are you talking about, Cap? You can't see that. It looks like, if you squint, it looks like a gondola.
I
What
like
are you
the
talking
thickness,
about?
Yeah, the extra wide thickness on the sides of the case.
The thickness means it's durable. Okay, look at this. Look, you tell me this doesn't look like a gondola reverso
Yeah,
thing?
absolutely. It looks like what's the cloche? It's the one where the face pops out of the watch.
Cap
Anytime I buy something like that, like this one,
I mean, Cartier
flying fucking drunk.
Cartier, the Basculante.
Basculante, yeah.
I was
tank or that. I don't know, man. I'm torn.
Look, Cap, I was going to a wedding and I didn't know what to do, so I needed to get a dress watch, and I got a Sonar watch. So it didn't
these are
break the
so
bank.
yesterday. We need the Caranarda.
The
watch.
Caranarda?
The Caranarda watch.
Well, listen, she hasn't signed up officially yet, so once Chiara Narda is on board, then we will start spruiking her watches. Right?
4D.
Dude, you know what? That's what it reminded me of. That's why it stuck so hard. That's right. 4D, Caranarda. Oh, God.
I don't like any of this. I don't like the way this feels.
No shame. No shame, man.
Just quickly, Curly, my son goes to me, the guy's closing down his channel. I said, yeah, you know what? He's ticked his bucket list. He came to tip top and he's done. That's it. We're over.
The funny thing was, he's like, yeah, people are, when your channel grows this fast, people tend to take your content and reuse it. And I'm just thinking to myself, does this have something to do with us playing GMT's clip on the?
I bet you he was getting a ton of people running up to him and saying, "Come and get it, come and get it."
It says
I had enough, man.
There's a typo on the website. It says Death Watch.
Does it really? I gotta check this out.
Oh man.
No, you know what it is.
Good catch, DP. Good catch.
There's so many people that are taking the stuff and then converting it to AI and putting it up on TikTok. Joe Rogan's got he's suing people for doing that too. It's crazy. The AI stuff is crazy that's coming out, man, and it's just starting.
We got a member chat from GD, the Peso Cannon. She says, hey, Red Hot man, run a stream after this. Lonely Simps got nowhere to go, man.
I got. Well, I don't have too much company, but I got company over. I can't get loud, even with the soundproof room.
Well, you got about 5 more minutes before I'm out of here, so it's up to you. If you want, I can link you. Whatever you want to do.
So I run a linkless channel, man.
Oh, yeah, linkless in Seattle. We could drop the link in the chat.
Linkless in Seattle.
look. They didn't obviously spend the money on the website because they spent the money on the watches. Okay,
exactly. And they're passing that savings on to you.
It's like the main part too. It's not like I thought it was like in the description or somewhere. It's like the heading.
DP's just a hater, man. He's just a hater, dude. Come on.
Is there any way we could have a link for this? Do you have a link anywhere? No. Look at that one. Oh,
my affiliate link's in the description below. But yeah,
so bad. I can't even look at this. It's making me physically sick. Premium Death Watch. Short
Life of a grifter, man. Life of a grifter is hard.
Is that short for destitute?
It's your premium destination watch, maybe.
Oh, DP says, no, I love Sonar. Really, I do. Okay. All right, DP, you're not a hater. All right.
Hater. I need that. I got to find that. I just want that one part. When she goes, hater.
You know, when you guys were talking about Mike the Snake earlier, I gotta try to find this, but Mike the Snake had a bunch of Polaroid and old pictures of him, and he showed his hunting animals. So the one where he showed his hunting cat, he's got these like late 80s gym shorts, and he's wearing 2 tube socks all the way up to his knees, and they're 2 different colors. And the thing is that when he showed him, I was like, Mike, why do you got 2 different colored socks? No, they're not. I go, Mike, they're 2 different colored socks. He looked at, he goes, well, you don't notice that when you're putting them on, man. And he's never showed the pics again, man. It's so funny. It was so funny.
There was one where he was like on a bike, and he seemed like
but the thing was, he had this crow that was on a picnic table. He had a hunting crow, a hunting cat. What did he have? He had a hunting crow, a hunting pot-bellied pig. Everything was hunting. Every animal in those pictures was a hunting something.
That's funny shit, man.
He's a classic, man. He's a classic.
Yeah, without him, I think there's so many laughs that we would have missed out on if he wasn't around. So
it was worth buying one of his pieces of art. I look at it and I just chuckle.
Piece of something for sure. Oh man! All right, guys, we're gonna wrap it up here. It's been a great show. Sunday fun day. There might be a franchise club. There might not be. It's undetermined. Curly's debating. I'm getting ready for bed. I'm done. I'm donezo.
Me too.
Today is Sunday. Tomorrow, diet starts tomorrow. You know how it is.
We didn't even try. I think we triggered too many people already for one show that we did Saturday.
Haters. You need that clip. Haters.
I don't think it's haters. I think it's just confusion, man. They don't follow the story.
No, I just like that. I like the way.
Who did that? Who did that? Haters.
The girl. Remember? It's in the. It was in one of the movie clips. Remember?
Yeah.
Haters. I love that.
Oh yeah. That's I know who you're talking about. That was Olivia. Yeah,
when she was smelling the armpits and stuff. Haters.
Yeah.
I just want that one part. I just want a short, like a little short that I could throw in the middle of my thing here, like this. Yeah, I just need a little something, a little interlude, you know. All right, we're gonna wrap it up here, guys. Tune in Tuesday night to this gentleman right here if you want some real watch talk from a real watch expert.
Boris trying to lay down a guilt trip,
and he's gonna have a special guest. Guest.
That's right.
You want to tell him, or should I?
The wrist chick is going to be with us on Tuesday night.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. Maybe she'll bring special guest Red Shovel with her.
Hey.
Who knows? You never know. Tune in Tuesday night. We got another member chat, and we're gonna wrap it up here. Member for 14 months, Boris. Thank you. Great show, boys. They are the grifters. Franchise Club. Let's go. There we go. Appreciate you. Thank you, Boris.
Boris, it's Sunday, Boris. It's Sunday.
Yeah. Sunday is a good day to have some fun, baby. Thank you, Cap. Appreciate you showing us. Awesome dive collection. Appreciate you hanging with us all night tonight.
Yeah, congrats again, Cap.
Robert,
thanks, guys. Thanks, Chad.
GMT, Curly.
See you
Mitch,
guys.
Who else was on?
See you,
Everybody.
Chad. Have a great
RPG.
Great rest of the Sunday.
Yeah. All you guys rock it. And we'll see you on Tuesday night. Tomorrow night, are you tuning into the Franchise Club? You better be.
No show no show tomorrow.
Okay, no show. So wait till Tuesday. Until then, guys, don't forget, wear your watches. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out.
Come and get it! 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 You won't regret it in 2022 at Tip Top Snack Bar!